5 a.m.
Public opinion.
Stop this foolish about this GLP and PMP business. We are a Jamaican.
Different people.
It's not a matter of a GLP or a PMP. I think it's more like where it is that you think you're comfortable, what support you can afford to make the country better.
Different views.
Most entertainers, they're not amenable to management, so the only thing that can ultimately structure them is the court and the prison.
Public opinion. The voice of the people at 6:25 p.m. weekdays during Nationwide at 5. Tune into Nationwide at 6:25 p.m. for Public Opinion, where the people's views matter.
Public Opinion is brought to you by Cuisines Industrial Supplies Limited, Industrial Automation and Control Solutions.
Anywhere in the world, my day, my opportunity.
Yeah, me a keep me a everything I hear about me. Yeah, me did this the last week. Yeah, me a everything I hear about me. Wwoyatingz Afterdark, everything we a go talk. Nationwide 98 from everything else turn off. Wednesday night #1 on the trending charts. I fit tune in when Kareem start talk.
Taboo topics, celebrity news and interviews, riveting discussions. Wwoyatingz Afterdark. Right here on Nationwide 90 FM with Kareem Bwoyatingz. You understand?
Kareem.
Everything we a go talk. Everything we a go. Wwoyatingz Afterdark, everything we a go talk. Yeah, viral king, you know. #1.
Alright, check 1, 2, 3, good night, and what's good, Bwoyatingz family? It's After Dark Wednesdays, and this is Bwoyatingz After Dark. We're back with another night full of vibes, laughs, and some real talk. Bwoyatingz style, of course. You know how we do it, is we're always diving into topics that keep your mind buzzing, but tonight we're shifting gears and heading straight to the kitchen, because Jamaican cuisine is on the table, and it's time to dish out the realness. Now, let's be honest, the Jamaican food is a whole vibe on its own. Like, I do think that there's no food, there's no tradition that, boy, I'm gonna know, Jerome, I'm gonna travel go to places, I'm gonna just feel like there's nowhere else on this earth that can rival our dishes, yeah? So, you know, from our jerk chicken to ackee and saltfish, our dishes have been making bellies happy for centuries. But here's a $1 million question. Has our cuisine changed? Is the flavor we grew up on the same? Or has technology and outside influences taken some of the island authenticity away? Are these changes a good thing, or are we losing the essence of what make our food ours? Now, tonight, we've got an exciting lineup of chefs to break it all down. You know, joining us, we're going to have the talented chef Michele, an Italian chef who is falling in love with the Jamaican cuisine. We are going to also have Chef Noel Cunningham, an award-winning and internationally recognized chef, plus some local culinary stars like Mona Made It, who's been on the show before, and Chef Alicia Storms, who will give us their take on whether these changes are for the better or worse. Yeah, so we'll be chopping it up about everything from traditional cooking methods to modern shortcuts. Right now, as technology reduced the quality of our dishes, I do think so, by the way. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like, say, we'll get too modernized and things, and I feel like, say, we'll lose the essence and the flavor of food. And then look at something there, because everybody just want to have the good things. So they're not cook on a cold stove no more. You understand? Or they're not use the authentic things that we've been using in our food for decades. Right? So our question of the night is, do you think outside influences have improved or hurt Jamaican cuisine? Yep. Once again, the outside things, them, the technology, the different dishes, them that we are trying, we see on TikTok and we see on the internet, and them I tell you, you know, that are greater and more coconut, you know, for put no carrot in your curry no more, and them look something there. You understand? Once again, the question of the night, do you think outside influences have improved or hurt Jamaican cuisine? Now, you know, are we staying true to our roots, or are we cooking up something new that keeps our island spirit alive? So that is our question for the night, and I would love for you guys to drop some responses on our social media, on X and also on YouTube. Please and thank you. And, you know, you can call in and share some of the traditions that you're used to when we open the phone lines later. But before we dive in, let's rewind to last week when things got extra spicy with our Matey versus wifey showdown. We surely shook things up, and trust me, the feedback Dark was wild. We had Penelope, Tiffany, RJ, and Shane in studio. A very diverse lineup of women, and they all had their unique perspectives. Now, if you've missed that convo, we do have a clip for you. Here we go. We're talking about wifey versus matey. Who runs the relationship, the wifey or the matey?
But when you're a wife, you settle. No. Yeah. Me choose. Yeah, but I settle, you settle the same way.
But then so you've played the matey role before.
I mean, I feel like everybody has been there, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did, and I did so happily because my needs were being taken care of, and she was being neglected, so it never concerned me. And I mean, supposed to be since boy wife, and you know her.
Right.
You owe that relationship nothing. You don't know this woman from a tin of paint. But, why, especially now, a lot of women are just okay with being mateys.
To be honest, some of them have given up. A lot of women have given up on relationships. That's why I call the shots.
I feel like a lot of women who are settled for being side chicks, them prefer no. Where they might get themselves in. I feel like say any man that keep on will kill you.
Really?
Yeah, man. The wives will have a particular social standard, and that particular social standard is an extension of Tiffany. So every man where come, him have to come correct.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have me as a side chick, me don't want to be no wife none at all.
No, at all?
No,
you don't want to upgrade?
I
would be in love though with both wifey and matey.
Yeah.
But you gotta always love somebody more. But nowadays, yeah, man, I'm here to take the girl, man. Yeah.
The wife as well, but then the wife broke up with the husband for me.
Hold on. What kind of song around this?
Last name. Even when me not dead here, him have to call and say, say me I go for so and so.
A schedule? He have to make appointments with his wife.
Shut up, the man pan a shift system like primary school.
So sometimes every single week that I, rewatch these recaps, boy, I'm not gonna tell them a lie, man. I'm blessed. Thanks be to God. That's all I can say, because this is some great content, man. DJ Jerome is on the ones and twos, one of our resident DJs here on Bwoyatingz After Dark, who's been here because, well, if you don't know, Jerome has his own slot here from 1 to 3 p.m. every single day. So Jerome there from 1 to 3. And sometimes I'm feeling pan the East Zone, but he's here today once again. And I don't know so when Jerome there already. I don't know so the place Shell. You understand? That's why I'm named Shell Boss for a reason. Yes, done. And all these bag of things. So he'll be on the ones and twos. So, let's just once again use the hashtag Bwoyatingz After Dark on Twitter. And we'll just all a little vibe and things and let's just discuss the food and the kitchen and the things. You understand? It's Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
What time is it? It's After Dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz, Nationwide 90 FM.
You're talking about a sensation that runs the nation and every radio station. Bwoyatingz, the girls them king, the fastest man alive. We wouldn't crash in bush. You mean?
Who that? It's your girl Tananya, and you are listening to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Big up yourself, Kareem.
Oh, Lord. Come here to represent the Bwoyatingz After Dark. Oh, Lord, Nationwide 90 FM. Represent.
Yo, you don't know this boy QQ representing Bwoyatingz After Dark. Keep it up, keep yourself. Yeah.
After tree, Bwoyatingz After Dark is the place to be. Yeah, you don't know, so this is the voice of Jazz and he's representing for Bwoyatingz After Dark. Well, I don't know if you're a TC or for Bwoyatingz After Dark. After late.
From morning, we are hustle and put we all in. When we work, we not free, not stalling. From morning, yeah, that's how we stay. We never ever change. We never ever change. Never switch, no, we never miss, no, we never itch none tall. Cause we are rich, so Steve, we go mix this beat over this vocal. We don't take that attack from the snake in the grass. Try stop a paper, we take it to art. Hate and attack them fake from the start, but we still are head straight to the top. From morning, we are hustle and put we all in. Man, I got work with a free no style. From morning, yeah, I saw the stay, we never gonna peace. Angel of death, every ghetto you don't fret. From you walk life, you walk everything. Them couldn't stop my breath, can't take my life. them and I say nothing at all them can do it. Hear me, no nothing at all them can do it. Yo, Frisco, nothing at all them can do it. We use them lock off when evil talk to it. Genius. Not a rifle, no shotgun, no one pop. Not a eye, not a powder, no hand clap. About one stop, I try make me van stop. I say them want set me up. Them set the rank trap. Put up you and them if you know say the song trap. They make your finger like a gun and bust a one shot. Never fire shot, I wait for see man drop. Them spear is a bulletproof vest, but it's nothing at all them can do it. My sister, nothing at all them can do it. Your big shame, nothing at all them can do it. We have to lock out what they say.
So all them attack, man a stepper. Catch up them a play, man a pepper. When the star boy walk, man a stepper. Catch up them a play, man a pepper. Coulda day, coulda dark, man a stepper. Catch up them a play, man a pepper. Never buy out no chart, me know better. Catch up them a play, man a pepper. Brahma, me hot feed them. Them a use some style is not feeding. The gully never gone, me back feeding. And me terrifying like the not feeding.
None of them no one like Shabba ranking.
Me a look and can't see them. This whole world know me a the boss for them. Tell them pass me them, tell us me so all them.
None of them no one like Shabba ranking. None of them not up like the ranking. No.
Hey boy, don't pass your place. No evil up, you come up and pop like you're evil us. I broke, but it got me just. Me no frightened for people. After you no more than me, no more than me. Me no care where you come from, me no party. You no more than me, no more than me. The guys are no frightened for nobody. Cause you no more than me, no more than me. Anything but you want, say you set party, but you no more than me.
All when you're rolling with the army that no scare we. Represent the Gaza. Hey.
We no afraid of nobody. No afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody. No afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody. Never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared.
Show me no. My friend them from my forge, make me know. So me have to guide them do. Cause I pray they will chase them away. Them I wish but I love me say nah, no,
Dirty bad mind people can't stress me out. Whoever them a try that can't get me out. Bible in a me pocket and me no step without. Babylon lock me up and I feel let me out. Watch your friend them come a friend me get sell out. Want me head shell out, pan gum stretch me out. Tell them that nah, can't Jah bless the youth. Tell bad mind. Tell bad mind.
Me can't believe it. No me know. Enough for them while you're dead and gone. But everywhere you go, you hold your head and gone. You know me happy see me one band. So I next to me on the top, you know me one gone. Goodbye to me haters. Soon I'm friends. Me a pray for Jamaica. Me soon again. It's hard to be away from the land you love. No matter what in the world, I Jamaica land we love. When me just while I'm fresh and not feeling right. The dogs check me with the cars and bikes. We turn it up to the broad daylight. Let's show some love, no more war and hype. Ladies come over, party all night. We pick the fruits, all the stuff. We have some boys, some coffee. The guys are like them same ones, so them are your friends too. Let me tell you this. I don't remember you, and I don't intend to.
Well, I know that to me. My good friend got on me enemy. They done gone the same tree. Totally out of memory. Well, I know that to me. No, what's my friend for me? Well, I know that to me. Well, I know.
Sell me out for the sugar fi sweeten them tea and them want me remember them. Them suck this sour grape it and next them tea. Now we can't be friends again. But money vendetta set chains again. Them sell out a vendor again. Them want you dead fear things out of.
Them they want we are. Who go down come back with the formula. I'm everybody speechless like Michael Jackson song, you know. When we are work them did a laugh, you know. No blood in me, I even dance in me ass, you know. I'm the formula. We make it money to me from, yeah.
fear. Me live me young life without no fear. And if me go away, tell my pants them no fry, no tear. Me like a seal, never die, I swear. Never bother me, I'm a devil, I'm a time, I swear. Come like my band before my time, I swear.
Not just friend, not just devil. Them a free heart, you get pebble. If you not just BS, don't just trouble. Human being not just stable. If we moving anti-social. And we gangsta no beg boy weed. Buy, we buy. Anyhow, I don't beg for no. Weed is my best friend. And you know I see no next friend dog. Weed is some boy where you talk and I lick me not trust them. Weed is my best friend. You know.
Money can't buy life. Money can't buy health. Money can't buy respect. You have to know real wealth. No for them fall because them too hype. And them want to the fruit and the fruits never ripe. Got a youth on the day in a night. And a you fight all of me fight. And I run through struggle with all of me might. You know see I don't know where you come from. Get a youth, I want where you coming from. Yeah, we proud of where we come from. And we could have never watched them as some.
And if my life could have rewind. And if my life could have rewind. Without money, no gold can buy a company. No. Without money, you alone confess your love to me. Yeah. Without money, no gold can buy a company. No. Without money, you alone. We could do buy cornflakes, so when me do fry fritters. Remember when you have a one slippers. Nothing not one, but you still never cut like scissors.
Me and the two people at the same time. Just weighing my options. Playing two sides at the same kind. Might end up in some problems, but I not cheat, me I cheat, just a date by law. And if me give it up, me not doing it. They try to stop me from doing time. Oh. Me and the two people at the same time.
Nationwide.
Just weighing my options. Playing two sides at the same kind. Might end up in some problems, but I not cheat, me I cheat, just a date by law. And if me give it up, me not doing it. They try to stop me from do what I want. Me and you the devil love, you can't give me no talk. Just I be myself and I play my part. If you fall in love, then that's your fault. Me know say it might sound crazy, but till my pick you have a share me. You are not me man, man have to explain, man have no obligation. Journey may be slow, but me for sure say I the one. So me have couple of honey in a rotation. Harmonies them half a minute. Can you got the, you think if you the best candidate, then you get it like. But if you want go, baby I can go. I mean would have blame you because me never claim you. Have two people are ring phone line, and I ask when me I go spend time. Me I play two sides of the Biggie I hit and run. Biggie I hit and run. Me did only one little dealing. Brother did I look, you must sit down. Biggie I hit and run. Biggie I hit and run. Hey, my youth, you take it too serious. Be a little, just a little. Now you take a set up on me, you eat up. Give me space, give me room, give me little breeze now. Jesus, I wanna make you feel so. Throw me, keep it, tell me ever clean so. Want me did want, tell me never need you. This all of the people know, keep it on a deal. But too young for lockdown with nobody. I pray one day somebody keep your company. And a girl like me just want to have fun and more money. But you a pre-relationship and that's a no for me.
Long story short, you think good and done. Ever me see when you down, call your phone, me want some. And you're doing again, you heart numb. I'm wicked, boy down.
Me a real bad girl, in a second down.
Get the bricks to level up, just style me do me up.
Every code and style now, get on me you can't turn out. Come on, the be a vibes there push. She says I pay look. I got you can't style for me mama. When I check it, brand new more than that. Find my mama up you, find up in the smoke you. Enjoy it. Let's go.
Nationwide 90 FM.
Every code and style now, get on me you can't turn out. Come on, the be a vibes there push. She says, I pay look. I got you can't style me, mama. Why not you check it out? Brand new man and that's fine by me, move up you. Find happiness, move up you. Enjoy it and when things don't work, I hope you don't call me become. Not no fool, don't need you. And in my type, I'm a high. Get a girl by noon, if you know my hope. Can't style man, think of where you feel like. Have faith in your bonoma. Now you for pay with love after me. Invest some money, I'm a time in your. But all this time I've been a here for you, feel wanna move forward, but can't come stuck. Nah, me a nice safe for you good. Me a pray. It a pray with a book. I get him in my dark and corrupt, but you remember say you can't style me, mama. Why not you get a brand new man and that's fine by me, mama. Find happiness, move you. Enjoy it and when things don't work, I hope you don't come overcome. And no fool, don't need you. And in my type of high, get a girl by move. If you know my home, can't style man, think of where you feel like.
Good time losses. Enough gal with crosses. Used to walk in the road and driving past me. Me and sing from me heart what a heartbeat. Where it all cost me. Yo, the hype and the fame become a target. Yo, me there and I'm a zone nobody call me. Yo, me still in the game and I'm forfeit. Me full of beer, full of can't mark me. Gotta protect me when I drive up. I'm afraid that I fight up. Ice gloves. This a
I'm still young, just a girl I've been falling. Sorry for the misunderstanding, John. But just a forward, man, I'm ready for second down. Oh no, me need my funds, yeah. Road after run, work for months, so me don't need no one. Still no waste, man, can't get none. Stand up and I never drop. Squeeze my, you do your best, you relieve my stress.
You lie to me.
Easy access,
you lie to me.
That's alright, they don't worry about it. Never me know you never love nobody. I'll be alright like I always been. I'll be alright like I'm Superman. Your body built from a supermodel. Sexy shape like a cola model. I'll be alright like I always been. I'll be alright like I'm Superman. Tell her no.
Yeah, me not go for you. Praise just.
Cause if a boy don't walk right, I'll find a new man by midnight. I try to play game, it's alright. You know I've been with my girl from morning. I'll never put my all in. This is a warning, don't waste my time. Man, what it is if I find. Cause, boy, girl, I mean that.
Come into the parlor, there's a welcome there for you.
Welcome to the Mayor's Parlor with Desmond McKenzie.
From 1 to 6 p.m. every Sunday, you'll now get more of your favorite vintage music.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Nationwide 90 FM will transform your Sunday into a musical time machine that will take you way back.
Come with me, let's go back in time.
This magic moment.
Journey into yesteryear with Desmond McKenzie in the Mayor's Parlor.
I've got the music to jog your memory and make you smile.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in vintage music.
Come into the Mayor's Parlor every Sunday between 1 and 6 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
As a parent, you give your children a good start in life. You nurture, protect, and guide them. Parenting is a process that prepares your child for independence. As your child grows and develops, there are many things you can do to help your child. Stay tuned to The Big Show, nationwide this morning, for parenting tips. Fridays at 6:53 a.m. Only here will you learn everything you need to know about parenting. Tips to help parents navigate the incredibly challenging and rewarding journey of child rearing. Parenting tips on Nationwide 90 FM, the revolution in media.
Not a mercy.
This one is very classic, dedicated to all the schoolers who are taking beats.
If you've ever struggled to pass an exam, then you'll know that students today are under great pressure to get good grades and secure qualification needed to move on to higher education. The problem is that too many students are struggling alone and could really benefit from connecting with hardworking teachers and other bright students in other parts of the country and the region. Join me, Dennis Brooks, this and every Friday evening from 8 to 9, with a repeat on Saturday morning from 8 to 9. For the A-Team, a study group on radio, my team of teachers, students, and experts will break down the syllabus, giving you information, tips, and past paper questions that will help you get top grades in your upcoming exams. Follow us on Facebook Live and on Twitter and be a part of the community. It's the A-Team, Fridays at 8 p.m. with a repeat at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's your free extra class on radio and social media. And it's right here on Nationwide 90 FM, the revolution in media.
If it's in the public's interest, it's the nation's business during Nationwide at 5. The nation's business.
It's so cool, praise the Most High God every day with your whole heart and desire. Lift him higher, lift him higher. Holy, 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 yeah. Holy Mount Zion, good, let's sing.
It's Afterdark with Bwoyatingz. Nationwide 90 FM.
Chop 20% as the same, and I used to want to vent, I know me living out my dream. Shut down pants, but shows on my plane. Shut me neck, I'm specializing out of morning pain, yeah. Been around it, shed some tears, to my never around it. Talk about pressure, deal for pressure, everything off for the big time. What a friend would have scored in the moment. And I'm thinking what I feel about take off, just like the space rocket in the breeze, I saw it that. Bird and everybody kid and said world record, brave winner. Go see for big dinner. And I'm used to tell myself when I can make it look, but now I can't percent it. But no broke the way them treat the body, can't forget it. Haters looking so pathetic. Ball of bones can't intercept it. If you move in the championship, as a junior come up, you know whatever happens.
You're talking about a sensation that runs the nation and every radio station. Bwoyatingz, the girls them king, the fastest man alive. We run and crashing bush. You mean?
Who that? It's your girl Tananya, and you are listening to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Big up yourself, Kareem.
Oh Lord, 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 this is being the man I'm in a laugh. Come here to represent for Bwoyatingz After Dark. Oh Lord, Lord, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nationwide 90 FM. Like I said,
I'm a star for the something.
I'm Alicia, the better half, and we are the Powells. And you're listening to
Bwoyatingz After Dark.
Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
Hey, QQ.
represent for the big bad Bwoyatingz after that. Keep it like QQ, fully and dust. You hear that? Boom.
Well, I don't know, it's a girl TC, I'm her Bwoyatingz after that. After late.
All right, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Firstly, listen, every single time that I hear these jingles, you see, we're in the mood, I'm in the vibe. But DJ Jerome, I don't know, man, you're renting Jew today.
Boy, you look sad on my boss.
No, man, you're renting Jew, man. You look like a landlord said to yourself. Let me tell you something. If you don't play good on the radio tonight, you don't have a home to live in.
Boy, look like every week.
Big up yourself and DJ. And, just quickly, I just want to say thank you to everybody that is watching on YouTube, that's listening on the app, that's listening on the website, that's listening on 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, 90.9. I appreciate you all. Big up to Things Nation on Twitter. I'll do the roll call after this interview. But beside me are two young ladies, and they're putting on the Thrift shop, which is happening on October 5 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You understand? Now, the organizers plan to sell clothing, new clothes with tags, and also pre-loved clothes and accessories as well. In addition to this, they will have lemonade on sale. You understand? And admission is just $200. Just $200 and all these things. You understand? $200 we can buy one tickets with. Can make you go in October 5. You understand? Now, please show your support. They're accepting donations from everyone. So clothing donations will be screened and cleaned before the day of the event. So come on out, because, they want you to come and support them, and they invite you to donate by sending an email to Hermit, that's HERMITT, Abigail, ABIGAL, @gmail.com, and the organizers will arrange pickup in Kingston. If it's out of town, you can send the package via Knoxford Express to Abigail Hermit. You understand? And they're inviting every single person to come outside and enjoy some good music and a pop-up shopping experience. There is something for everyone. Man, woman, boy, girl, Matey, your husband, everybody now, you understand? And beside me, we do have Abigail Hermit and also Daniqua Davis, is it? Hi, good night to you both. Good night. Now, this thrift shop thing, like we've all heard about thrift shops in a big foreign. People who travel will know about thrift shops and, all these things. Why a thrift shop? And, just tell us all the details that we need to know.
Okay, so as you mentioned, Kareem, the thrift shop will be 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on October 5 at the University of Technology, Drawing Room 1. That's right across the road from Juicy, where Lillian's used to be.
Yes.
And a thrift shop, because thrift is in.
Yeah, it is.
Sustainability is in.
Yeah.
So
it's trending.
It is trending, right? Now, for the persons who are kind of concerned, like, I've been wanting to bring about old clothes and all these things, I don't know if they got clean. You guys said that, if it is that they even want to donate, they can still do so now, yeah?
Right, they can.
Yes, they can.
Okay, and it will be cleaned.
Right.
Screened and cleaned, sorted out, everything.
What is the price looking like, though?
Okay, so we're not gonna it's cheap clothes. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Affordable.
Yeah. Okay, and it's for men and women.
Men and women, everybody. There's something there that's gonna be for everyone.
Okay, is this for a school project?
Yes.
And that's why, I'm imploring you all, please and thank you. If you don't even want to go wear the clothes, just go support them, please. It's for their project. And, the kids are the future and all these things. I remember I miss education and I miss school. Yeah. Is there, like, any particular, brands or categories that we can look forward to?
I've seen some Fashion Over stuff already with tags on.
With tags on?
Yeah.
Nice,
Zara
nice.
as well.
Yeah.
I see a lot of denim jack. I see some Levi's as well. So there's stuff. There's stuff that's there for everyone.
Persons who are like old schools, I have sequins.
Okay. Vintage.
Right.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of donating some things, but that's not going to take me a long time.
Please do.
You should.
I'll make contact with you guys. All right, so if it is that people would like to donate, how can they do so? And also, is there any particular requirement for them to donate?
Okay, so a good rule of thumb is if you wouldn't want it,
then don't donate.
Don't send it.
Yeah.
That's the rule of thumb. No tears that don't come with the clothes. So if it's a nice little ripped jeans, that's different. But if it's tear up clothes, dry rot, if
something
you wouldn't
that
want
you
it,
would want to wear,
exactly,
donate it.
And how can they donate or to contact any of you?
As stated before, with the email address for Abigail, and you can also reach out to me at 876-838-5538.
That's 876-838-5538. And is there a cutoff date where them can donate to close them?
Okay, we'll give you up until next week, Wednesday. That's October 3.
Yeah. Should be October 3. Okay. Now, you guys said entertainment will be there. Like what? Because if people have a shop where them can come see.
Okay, so we'll have a DJ on site, a nice up-and-coming one.
Yes.
To just do some light juggling and just create the mood for a shopping experience.
While you're shopping,
Yes.
you're enjoying music and great customer service.
And lemonade.
And lemonade.
We all love lemonade.
Yeah.
Come on. Right? So just remind us again of all the details, all the donation details, where it is happening as well, the admission cost, date, all of them somebody.
So guys, Saturday, October the 5th at Drawing Room 1. This is at UTech right across from Juicy Beef. Also, this is from 9 to 3 p.m. So even if you don't come early, you can come late.
Yes.
You guys can reach out to Abigail via email. Repeat that.
That's hermitabigail@gmail.com. That's HERMITT Abigail ABIGAIL @gmail.com.
And you can also reach out to me at 876-838-5538.
And it's $200 for admission.
$200.
And firstly, Things Nation, let me just say this to you guys. My sister is a part of their group. I'm one them get to aim. I believe in nepotism. You understand? Right through. I don't care. I want them get an A. I want them pass them project. Please go and support them, and I'll maybe show up as well. So just please, if you can, if you're in the era, or if you can just even donate, or if you don't even remember the information, you can reach out to me, and I will, ensure that they get the items. But if you can support, even if you want to donate cash, but you don't want to close, them can do that as well, please. And thank you. It's for their group project. Thank you, ladies, and all the best as well. You understand? Once again, October 3, 2 bills up at UTech. You understand? We'll throw things over to DJ Jerome on the ones and twos once again. Then we're going to come back with the topic of the night.
It's After Dark with Kareem, Bwoyatingz, Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
Chop to any person that's the same. And I used to ornament, I know me living out my dream. Shut down fun spot shows on my plane. Shut make it some specializing out of morning pain, yeah. Been around it, shed some tears to never around it. Talk about pressure, be for pressure. Everything off for the big town. With a friend with a school in the morning. Man, I think who I feel about take off. Just like the space for keeping out the breeze. I saw it take off. But then everybody kid and I said, real record, real winner. Goes for big dinner. And I'm used to tell myself when I can make it look, but I can't percent it. But no broke the way them treat the body, we can't forget it. Haters looking so pathetic. Man, I won't stand intercept it. Dream on the championship, but I told me I come up, you know what I'm saying. First me on the smart time, man, I celebrate my never go. Oh, look, you know. Some man a see creature under sight. Never see them with a girl let them never hide. Me can swear for my life, me never.
All right. Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark once again. The Thrift Shop, October 5, up by UTech, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's $200 for the admission. The clothes will be dirt cheap, very affordable. A lot of the clothes there will also have tags on them as well. They will also have accessories. They're gonna have shoes. Some shoes have never been worn before, and I'm seeing a couple people on YouTube saying that they would like to donate. But just like, gonna please just go and email them or state their information, and see if you can before next week Wednesday. And it's for their school project, guys. I'm gonna want them get them good grade and then look at something there. You understand? It's for their marketing class, actually. Right, so, at this time, we normally do the What's Buzzing topics, the topics that have trended over the past week. But before we do so, we never did the roll call earlier, so let me do it again based on, some of the comment them kind of gone already. But and on YouTube, I know Sunshine was there, Majestic Gabby Fee, Annie Smith, as per usual, David Nemar, Amarilda McKenzie, Dear Sunflower is there, Motivator is there, Marigold Weber is there, Donna V, big up herself, Maji, Dark Empire is also there on YouTube. Sunshine is there as well. Baby Toy is there. Up top, big up yourself, man. You understand? Jordan Henry, Michael Kane, Lady Loud. Marigold, stop laugh. No, man. Serious, man. If you don't know me, you know I don't play about my sister. You understand? So anything me can do, if she get her thing, yeah. You understand? Yeah. Don't play around here. On X, I know Floyd is there. Cardine says Shell Boss is just too great. I see. I am Brittany. Who is this? Miss Grippy. Rudnisha, big up herself, bud. Coco Goddess is also there. Rocks My Socks is there. K Lady Load is on X as well. Dark Empire is there. RJ, big up yourself. Firstly, RJ is the biggest Mavado fan. So every Mavado song you play, RJ over on Twitter, RJ I get bad over there, but I ask Chris. Let me see. Rocks My Socks. I think I said your name before. Cardine is also there. I am Brittany is also there. Richel T. Henry says, I'll be listening, won't be tweeting as much tonight, but still present. So big up yourself. Mark your name and I register. Everybody were there. You understand? I just appreciate you. Someone said, Hope Carbon donate some of his shoes. I never said all that now. Okay? Please and thank you. Dukes, the security TV is there as well. Gregory Martin, so one Kareem, big up. Yeah, so we're going to go into the stories. And I think the first story is about Shenseea. Speaking of Shenseea, I got an invitation, just quickly, if we can go feet. Or whilst you guys are playing the story, I'll just show my box. So the first story is Shenseea says I do date two people at the same time. And the people them outraged. Here we go.
Shenseea says may date two people at the same time. Dancehall princess Shenseea is once again at the center of controversy after previewing an unreleased track on TikTok featuring lyrics that are sparking intense debate. The song, which draws inspiration from a popular R&B hit, showcases provocative lines like, "May I date two people at the same time, just weighing my options." In the clip, Shenseea candidly expresses that while her actions might stir up some issues, she's committed to exploring her options until she finds the right partner. Quote, "And a cheat may a cheat, just a do it by law." The preview has set off a wave of reactions across social media, with many recalling the backlash she faced earlier this year for her collaboration with Massacre on Hit and Run, which was criticized for promoting promiscuity among women. In response to the new preview, social media has been divided. Some women appear to resonate with the song's themes, embracing the notion of dating multiple partners before settling down. One TikTok user humorously remarked, quote, "Shenseea chat out the whole of business in a song. I have to go home this." End quote. However, the lyrics have triggered strong reactions from men, with many criticizing Shenseea for promoting what they see as a reversal of traditional gender roles in dating. Several men argued that women should not be engaging in the same behaviors that men often do in the dating scene.
Well, cry me a river, okay? It's 2024, and I know a lot of us men are outraged about this. And for me, she didn't say I'm dead with two people. She never said I'm in a relationship with two men at the same time. She said I'm dating, and that's what dating is. And I've been saying it for a long time, that dating is you like interviewing multiple people at once to fill a position, which is to be in a relationship with you. That's what dating is all about, yeah? And she said, I'm dating, and, you know, she got choose. She's just weighing her options. She's just trying to see who's the best candidate, and that's what job interviews are for. And I don't see what the issues are. You know, men, think about them have enough girl and girl in a bungle from Jesus was a boy. I mean, ain't nobody talk about them something. Man, I will talk about them a girlies and them a this and them a that, and enough man see them have them wifey a yard, you know, have how much girl a road, you know. And on the big them up and they say, yeah man, girl is this and girl is that. I've heard Lady Saw even say this years ago too, while she was in the industry, that what she's going to start doing is every time when a man sing anything about you know, being a womanizer and all these things, she's going to also do the same. Because it should be equal. Why are we so outraged? I think the reason I'm kind of fond of the song too is because it, you know, is a remake of No Scrubs. And remakes for me will always have a special place in my heart because, it kind of, this nostalgic feeling, and all these things. But that's just that. Also, I got this thing today at work, got Shensia and so on, so Ramesh Entertainment, them send one little box. Because Shensia is having her birthday party this Friday at Plantation Cove in St. Anne. You understand? So if you can go, she said there's going to be surprises from celebrities all over the world and these bag of things, and it must just come out. So if you don't want to forward and just go and support her. It's actually her first party that she's keeping, and based on an interview that she did with the Jamaica Observer, she was stating that she was nervous. Yeah, because she didn't know if people are going to come out, if her fans are going to come out, if it is that rain are going to fall and all these things. So if you can, just go and support and all these things. But I don't have a problem with the song. We can move on to the next story.
Jamaicans outraged by viral video of students beating another in Portland. A video has been making rounds online showing two boys picking on another school student. The incident took place at a school in Portland. The students involved are said to be 9, 10, and 12 years old. In the 48-second long video, one student, seemingly the youngest of the three, can be seen in distress as he argued with the other two boys who were badgering him. The tussle quickly escalated into a fight that the young student could not handle as the older boy proceeded to land several heavy blows to his upper body. The beating resulted in the younger student falling to the ground and other students coming to his rescue to pick him up. The boy was later charged by the police. Reacting to the video on X, formerly Twitter, one person commented, quote, "When I watched this video, it hurt me to my heart. Can you believe this? Shake my head. A big people are got school these last days. And these kids aren't learning one thing." End quote. Another person said, quote, "This is heart-wrenching to know that you send your pitney to school and them turn around and beat him up. I hope that parent press charges." End quote.
Yeah, Don's Media, big up yourself. I said that you're also listening, and I see that you guys have been making a wave on social media too of recent times, so just big up on yourself, even though some of the posts them kind of outrageous, but go on to the good work, you understand? As it pertains to this, you see me, Jerome, I don't have kids, but I have younger siblings. Particularly a younger sister, who is in her final year at university. You see? I'm not gonna tell them a lie. So when I watch that video there, brother, the way how the thing hurt me, I was livid like it was my own child. Because that little boy did not want to fight. Like in the video you can see where he was scared. And them a fight like them a big man,
Yeah.
The other youth who beat him, he beat him like he was a big man. Like this is something we him do all the time. And I said, "No man, if you get conk up, man, come for your conk." Brother, let me tell you this. You see, until someone... You see, until... Right. Karim, you're on the radio.
Yeah.
So until a lot of these people are being held accountable for their actions and them parents stop shield them, and then parents stop, because I was saying to Natalie last week that a lot of times the parents can detect these things from home. And them love say, "No man, them a boy, man, I make them do this." And some of them disrespectful, and then them wait till them reach teenage years. Wait till them in high school, and them say, "Oh God, my son is so out of control," and them want help with the pit of them. If they nip it in the bud from day one.
Yeah. Wouldn't need another problem, man.
I'm not going to even say what I want to say on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need more work. I'm not going to sell no taste and buy advertising our tone. So, Bugs, we can go to the next story. Yeah.
Janelle Bromfield details why she is afraid to return to Jamaica. Jamaican 400-meter athlete Janelle Bromfield recently opened up about the threats and online abuse she has been facing, causing her to fear returning to Jamaica. In an interview with Simone Clark on Sim Soul Sessions, Bromfield revealed that during the Olympics and even prior, she has had to turn off her inbox due to receiving disturbing death threats. She said, I had Jamaicans in my inbox saying that they wish my foot get broken in the Olympics. She also stated that she was explicitly told that she would be killed if she returned to the island. Despite wanting to visit her family, Brumfield explained that she feels it is not the right time, adding that people don't understand the magnitude of the trauma she's been enduring. Brumfield's revelation has sparked mixed reactions online. Some Jamaicans have shown support, expressing sympathy for the athlete's difficult situation. One individual commented, quote, "It's a shame that we treat our own this way. Words are powerful, and we have to be careful of the things we say," end quote. However, others have accused her of exaggerating the issue, with one person suggesting that she should go and run for America. Despite the varied responses, Brumfield remains adamant about her decision to stay away from Jamaica due to her safety concerns.
Right. We cannot tell people how to react to things. Your experience is not hers, and this is her story, this is her truth. Whether or not you want to agree with her reaction, whether or not you want to agree with her words. I watched the entire interview that she did on Simso's session, and she revealed a lot. Like, she's been through a lot. She lost her brother 6 years ago, then 3 years after that her mother died, then her next brother died for her again last year. So this person has been going through a lot of emotional turmoil, and then this added pressure. And she, even spoke about after losing her mom and training, she wanted to quit the sport. And then she said, Noah, her boyfriend, has been trying to motivate her to remain in the sport. And then this happens. And, they spoke about that situation too at great lengths. And, she said she wasn't aware of the interview initially, and she just saw some comments on social media, and she asked Noah about it, in which he wanted to apologize. He wanted to rectify the problem. But, cultural differences are a hell of a thing, And I've said this from the get-go. And yes, as adults, we should know what we should or should not say. And I'm not making an excuse for them, but as somebody who spent an awful lot of time here and in the States, I can tell you that things that we view as sensitive matters or issues or don't speak on these things, it's not the same. Like, I had to relearn the culture and relearn different things. And even now, I'm kind of brash and cross when it comes down to certain things, and I have to kind of hold back in certain things, because I'm just like, what, this is not the climate. Like it's a different climate here. Is it right for what he did? It's up to interpretation. Is it right for people threatening her? Absolutely not. Is she supposed to feel some sort of way about it? It's up to her. Me can't tell you how to feel. You see me?
Yeah.
What joke to our next man is death to another. You understand? And I always are telling you this, and maybe one day we're not going to learn, because I was also a part of that, being a bully and a troll on social media years ago. But I want to say to you guys, we're not going to learn the hard way. But I've always been saying that we can see things and move on from them. Enough on the idiot takes them on social media, I'm going to just scroll and pass. I'm the defenders of the earth. If whatever I want to say, I saw it go, anything to say, I saw it go, I'm going to just move past it, bro. Like, when you can see some things and just not comment. Call a friend on a phone and talk about it. But you can't tell somebody how to feel. And I feel like this entire situation has just been blown out of proportions. Like, Olympics done, pass and gone, World Championships are come right on the corner. Let's go to the break.
Sweet Jamaica, man, I land that. I'm gonna stop love it.
I've been hearing about this constitutional reform thing. You know anything about it?
Yes, constitutional reform is a chance for us to Jamaicanize the constitution.
But how?
Enough things changed since 1962, and we have matured as a nation. So modernizing the constitution will reflect our current societal values.
Oh, a constitution for Jamaicans, approved by Jamaicans.
Are you ready for the journey? Join us on the road to Republic. Think independence, think Republic. A message from the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
Escape to the tranquility of Spur Tree HomeAway Villas, a placid getaway featuring 3 unique accommodations. The spacious main house offers 6 aesthetically pleasing designed bedrooms, 3.5 baths, smart lock access, and modern amenities like smart TVs. Enjoy the cozy 2-bedroom suite with private baths, or retreat to the intimate 1-bedroom suite. Relax by the pool or explore Spur Tree HomeAway Villas. Book with us today. Contact 347-307-3732 or 646-824-5232.
Experience unmatched performance and ultimate control with KYB shocks from Bird's Auto Parts. KYB shocks are perfect for every ride. Choose from our wide range of shocks such as Gas Adjust, Scorch Force, and XLG, which provide superior handling and stability on all terrain. For a smoother, safer, and more reliable drive, choose KYB. Available now at Bird's Auto Parts. Get 15% off your purchase of 2 or more KYB shocks. August 9 to November 8. It hurts if you don't check Birds.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
Catch the E-Zone with me, the Stinger Honeybee, alongside
Kareem Bwoyatingz.
as we turn up the heat
in the street. New show.
New vibe.
Same us.
Same us.
Monday to Friday, 3 to 5 p.m.
Right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
We'll bring you entertainment news.
We'll take away your Monday blues.
You don't want to miss a week with us.
We'll talk health.
Well,
jump into the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss the brain buster.
Or the crazy giveaways.
I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bug, I think.
Ow.
What time is it? It's After Dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz. Nationwide 90 FM. Yes.
You're talking about a sensation that runs the nation and every radio station. Bwoyatingz, the girls them king, the fastest man alive. We run and crash in bush. What you mean?
Alright, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. I just want to say once again, big up to everybody that's listening and or watching. And you know, tonight we're talking about our Jamaican cuisine, and our question of the night, if you're just joining us, and I want to see some of your responses, so you can go and put them in the chat or on Twitter. On X, is do you think outside influences have improved or hurt our Jamaican cuisine? Like, for argument's sake, with technology, and we now use a coconut again, and we use coconut milk, and we use air fryer, and we use toaster and all these things. We're not using a coal stove, electric stove. No way I use. You understand? Everybody get rich and modernized. So that's what we're talking about. Once again, our question of the night is, do you think outside influences have improved or hurt our Jamaican cuisine? Now, beside me, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, Gio Lyrical is no stranger to the show. He's been here before on the Bwoyatingz After Dark platform. Yeah. Now, this young, talented man is a recording artist hailing from the Sunshine City of Portmore. You understand? Now, his journey in the music industry began under the moniker Briscoe Lyrical, but later adopted the name Gio to avoid confusion with other practitioners. From an early age, Gio had an uncompromising passion for music, making it a natural career choice for him. At 16, he made his professional debut with his release of his first single, and his sound can be described as distinct and captivating, capturing the ears and attention of those who dare to listen. Now, Gio Lyrical is now working closely with Grammy-winning producer and accomplished businessman Comar Frankie Campbell of Frankie Music, who serves as his manager and producer. Welcome back to the show. Doing good?
That is it. Man.
So the last time you were here, what has happened since then as it pertains to your music? Any new music? What's been going on?
Firstly, dealing with the bio, management has changed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's the first thing that changed.
Well, first update. So that's the first update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie Music is still a mutual friend of Gio Lyrical, no doubt. But the new management is Tata does the road general right now.
Okay.
He was the road manager, but now he's the official manager. And we do the right thing. A couple singles well released since then. We dropped our EP the other day named Resurgence. You know? And it has gone very, very good.
How many songs are on that?
We had 6 songs on it.
Okay.
And the streams, them are going.
Out of the 6 songs, which one of those tracks people have been responding well to?
Right now, the people them are respond mostly to When Me Heart Gone. Them I call it the second last cry. You know?
What is that song about?
The same concept basically. It's like something where every ghetto youth can relate to. You know, facing certain things where you don't really want to.
Yeah.
But because you're surrounded in your environment, you see me? Yeah, you know.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
So growing up in Portmore, you know, there's so many stars who've, you know, made it from Portmore. I feel like we don't really talk much about the impact that, you know, Portmore artists have made in the dancehall space. How has that basically shaped your career and your outlook on life and music?
Really and truly, me barely, what I call it, follow media and where people say and them thing like.
Right.
We know Vibes Cartel and them people Popcorn come from Portmore. But that's basically it for me. I don't really go in depth. I just do music.
Yeah.
You know what I say? And that's something we love from when younger. And basically I just my everyday experience and my surrounding. Meaning which part I'm there and which part I live.
Yeah.
Impact my music, is it?
If you had to kind of look back on all the things that you've achieved and, you know, the journey thus far, from 16 until now, what's been the most memorable moment in your career, you would say? If you had to pick one.
The night when me and Tata does the attack bar, and my phone start ring down. And I answer my phone, I answer one person. Yo, dog, go check Instagram, dog. And me and Tata just did it and Canicla post me up on him page and send out the thing, me and Tata just jump like 2 people in and bounce about. And say, yo, John, you out there. And enough changes happened since then.
Yeah.
You see me, and we just give thanks to our Father and just do the right thing.
It's the final quarter of the year, as I would normally say. You know, September to December is a quarter of reflection, obviously, you know, on the year that was, but it's also the quarter of trying to get everything together before the year done as well. What can your fans expect from you? Any performances that we should look out for? Any more releases? Any videos from now until the end of 2024? Yeah,
we have a couple singles well for release. We have Light video for drop. That is another single for the EP, Resurgence. Produced by One Dose Records. That is the same Tata Dose, my manager. You see me? And we have a couple of vibes song. The people them all just said, yeah, be a pain. And so we are switch it up for them, man.
Yeah.
In our Christmas, we are going on my advice. We are showing the versatility of Lyrical.
Yeah.
You see me? And showing us, say, we have everything right as our foot. You know?
All right. How can people find your music? Where can they go to listen to your music? Where can they go to follow you on social media? All of that.
You know, Lyrical, GeoLyrical. I wonder if I can't spell again. But you don't know. Lyrical on all platforms. When you type in Lyrical, and if you're up on the YouTube and I type it in, it will just pop up.
Yeah.
Because we kind of in our algorithm over one part and stay, so. You see me? And today, special announcement at Tata's birthday in a couple hours.
Okay.
You see me?
In about 3 more hours or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So big up the boss, him there up on the journey with me.
Yes.
For a good while, I'm have to big him up.
Yes.
You see me? Enough things I ain't even forgot you and we're still there, I'll fight it today.
Come on, see there.
You know.
That is it.
No joke.
And which song are you going to be performing tonight?
The same way me are gone with the people, man.
The people,
take on to, you know?
That's 3 months, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get him over that side of the studio. We're going to just, make DJ Jerome go and play 1 or 2 things. The next voice you'll be hearing from is Geo Lyrical. You can go ahead and follow him on all social media platforms. You can also go stream some music. You understand? The EP is out right now. Support young talents. You understand?
Yeah.
Nationwide, 90 FM.
What time is it? It's Afterdark with Kareem, Bwoyatingz, Nationwide, 90 FM. Yes.
It's your girl Tananya and you are listening to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Big up yourself, Kareem.
Well, I don't know, it's your girl TC. I'm here for Bwoyatingz After Dark. I'm the lady.
All right, as I promised, here's Geo Lyrical performing a song from his brand new EP. Here it goes.
Yeah. You know I want Geo Lyrical. Bwoyatingz After Dark. Big up on yourself all the while. Respect for your support, you know the thing go. Tata does. You know the thing go. No joke. Come in and know where me at gone.
Where me at gone, mommy?
I mean, I say big up everybody who go through struggles, you know. You know the thing go. I want to represent for I'm go through it too, you know.
Where me at gone, mommy?
No joke about it, man. Dark and crazy. Come in and know where me at gone. Where me at gone, mommy? Where me I do it, gun in my palm. If me not drink, click, come in a car, mommy. No, me no know where me feeling. No, but sometimes I feel like me dreaming. Yo, my girl, me could love you even if me try. Even know when last tears coming on me eye. Me see man drop in on my place, me even act surprised. If you listen straight, pain then on my voice. The amount of pain me feel, me even remember how to smile. Me can't be myself again no matter how me try. Me say this is my last cry and me never lie. Well, I really change people over time. Cause me no know where me at gone. When me at gone, mommy, when me a do it, this in my palm. If me not drink liquor, me not calm, mommy. No, me no know how me feeling. But sometimes I feel like me dreaming. Man been through stages when me know say the daffy bring greatness. Feel a little bit of them start betray me. Just cause the money do big pony pay slip. Me see my dog when me rate from grade 6 straight to 7 start here true changes. Some me bring in the 9 cause the place sick. Pain times 10 judge I beg you walk near me. Cause me no know where me at gone. Where me at gone, mommy. When me a do it this in my palm. No, I don't know how I'm feeling. No, but sometimes I feel like me dreaming. I don't know how me heart gone. Yeah, Bwoyatingz after dark. You know we code, you know, Tatados. All nationwide.
Yo.
I'm
going to tell you this again. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue making music. Now watch the right now. It is going to work.
Straight.
You understand? You have a talent. And continue pushing, man. Me nah ask you. You're gonna make it, man. Me nah ask.
No,
big up yourself, J Lyrical. People go ahead and stream his music, please, and thank you. You understand? Throw things over to DJ Jerome and the ones and fews.
When me at gone, mommy.
This I must be science. And I like to sit down, me a try hard. Me try work for myself, trouble follow. Me try do 9 to 5, get fired. And me know say the devil is a liar, bro. But right now this is my last cry. Yeah, nobody ask me if my boat now me not right. I don't but that's why. Cause right now this is my last cry. And if you don't hear, then I say it go. From a bad man, pour me who hold it down. If me not get the love, no we go without. Right now this is my last cry. It's like me try all over and over again just to feel. I sing messages for the world and I hear me. Just I try live my life and me nearly go jail. I wanna you know want from me. Give you no love, I wanna take from me heart from me. And from me have it, you get it from your call from me. Give you no.
See yourself, what's this? I drew up this, and then I really have body. So like, do the Colombia then the bitch. Place up to the time. Hey, little laddie. Teacher. Yeah. I in a prison, me I make millions, me a double US dollar. How about a big sound, wash it fever? It's a gold and it's a silver. To the prison grill, to the prison window. With me.
Jamaican cuisine is more than just a collection of dishes. It's a vibrant expression of the island's rich history, diverse culture, and unique identity. Renowned for its bold flavors, hearty meals, and innovative use of local ingredients, Jamaica has made its mark on the global culinary stage. But while we pride ourselves on our traditional cooking methods and iconic dishes like jerk chicken, ackee and saltfish, and curry goat, it's essential to acknowledge the deep and complex web of global influences that have shaped what we call Jamaican food. You understand? Now, on our Zoom right now is somebody who's not A stranger to Nationwide at 90 FM, Noel Cunningham is an internationally renowned, multi-award winning chef and culinary personality who hails from Kingston, Jamaica, and is one of Canada's most celebrated and prominent chefs. Noel is the executive chef of Cuisine by Noel, a private chef and a catering company in Toronto, Canada, as well as the host of the What's Cooking with Chef Noel podcast, and a best-selling author of his debut cookbook, Cuisine by Noel, a culinary journey through recipes and stories, featuring his rise to prominence and 100 favorite recipes. By the way, people, I've gone through this book. Natalie, me, only be Wolipawi. A whole lot of things in there. Like, me never know, said you could have did you somebody sit there when Noel I use a cookie food them. I never know that this was possible. Now, most recently, he was recognized as one of the 60 most influential and impactful next generation and senior leaders of Jamaican heritage in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area, and was nominated and awarded the 2024 Top 25 Canadian Immigrant Awards in recognition for his achievements and contributions that have positively changed the face of Canada since arrival. Noel, good night, my boss.
Good night, bro. Good night. Good night.
Noel, firstly, boy, I don't know. Anytime I think about food and Jamaican food and chef and all the niceness, them, you are for day in the list somewhere, somehow. Top 3.
That is it. That is it. That is it.
So, to just kind of jump into the question of the night first, I would like to hear your views, right? Do you think that the outside influences have improved or hurt Jamaican cuisine?
Outside influences as in
like technology and the modernization of things nowadays, like people stop grate a coconut and make rice and peas and stop cook on coal stove.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so, because the thing is, Jamaican food is one that I don't think you can really spoil.
Yes.
Really. It's so authentic, it's diverse, right? And with diversity, it can bounce any side and you get the same result, right? So if you grate the coconut, they used to grate the coconut because they never have blender. And they never have a food rubber coop and all these machines. So now, while we have it, why do we need a grater?
Okay. But then, do you then think that we're somewhat losing the essence of our culture as it pertains to our food? Because, for argument's sake, the caramel porridge every morning type of vibe and the soup on a Saturday and a rice and peas on a Sunday. I feel like we've gotten so modern that, nowadays I like mashed potatoes the one with bacon bits and everything's there.
Yeah. Because what's happening is, we're now traveling, right? We have visa now, we have passport, we have the big foreign, we have the things, and we still have our traditional food.
Yes.
But the diversity, is really good because we're easily bored.
Yes.
For me, I can remember, growing up, I'm used to soup on a Saturday, boiling all day. Rice and peas on a Sunday. Then we have stew peas on a Wednesday, which I think I saw you post on Twitter last week.
Because I feel like I'm so out of touch, I never did know this. Says stew peas is for Wednesdays.
Yeah, and then Monday we have atop. Monday atop. Tuesday something, Thursday Ben Johnson Day where we are over Friday. Friday normally we don't cook.
Yeah, it's seafood.
But these are tradition,
Yeah.
But things like time change and generation changes,
Oh God.
And the palate change.
That is so true, right? So how do you then, as a chef, like if you're not cooking for your personal self and you're doing like a catering or things like that, like, internationally, how do you ensure that you incorporate in some way, shape or form or Jamaican heritage and the culture of food?
All right, so even though the palate change and, things and time change, we have to still find a way to preserve the culture in our home. So just like how we usually have these days that we usually cook certain things on, we don't really have to follow it strictly, but we can still incorporate it some ways. Like for me, I love a good curry chicken. So I know one day for the week I'm going to do curry chicken. And of course, a Jamaican way, Jamaican style. And then, soup. Jamaican, it's so hot now. It's super hot these days.
Yes.
The sun is a brand new sun, so nobody really want to soup. And then, of course, the dolly don't want to soup to make them belly big. Come on now. The dolly don't want to soup and a porridge. What's wrong with that? But we still, preserve the culture, we have a lot of stuff. Saltfish fritters. We have so many things that we can still preserved.
Yeah. All right. Can you just kind of highlight one dish where it's rooted in our Jamaican culture, but with the modernization of people have TV and internet and visa, how to still make it seem, exquisite, but, it still have our own culture. Give us one of those dishes that you do.
I would say one of the beloved one definitely is the ackee and saltfish, definitely. So like, for example, since of late, I've been doing like ackee and saltfish croquettes.
Okay, what's
the same Jamaican ackee and saltfish that we fry up and cook up same way. But then I'll let that cool, and then I'll incorporate that with some, my little secret kind of vibe to bind it, some mashed potato. Because the mashed potato now will take on the flavor from the ackee and saltfish, and you won't really taste it. And I would freeze those, bread them in some flour, egg wash, some panko, and fry those. And what will happen is that the international audience will appreciate it while it's still Jamaican flavor. Because we're also trying to reach different demographic as well, not just our typical Jamaicans. And that's the reason why, food been changing and...
Yeah.
And it's travel, right? It's travel.
Okay. Do you think, though, or can you pinpoint or highlight, like... one of our culinary traditions that you feel is kind of lost or just not as prominent anymore?
I think...
Like blue jaws. Blue jaws come to my mind.
Yeah, that's a big one. And I'm not seeing much peppered shrimp. I don't know what happened to the river.
No.
I don't know the river dry up. I'm not seeing much peppered shrimp.
Yeah.
Normally I see that school gate and parties and all these places and in the bag.
Yeah.
I go for 7 days now, but that's one thing I promise them, boy, I'm not stop eat. I'm going to school, I buy $50 worth of and a shillings.
Come to think of it, Noel, for true, like them something used to sell at school for true, peppered shrimp, Natalie, used to sell everywhere you go.
Yeah, man.
Out of dance, them also.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
Man, that's a strong part of the culture, the peppered shrimp in the bag as well. And, we have a few stuff, even the saltfish and crackers, they were selling rum bar and all those other stuff. You have few drinks, they want a little snack, you have something salty, right?
Yeah.
You the hangover, you drink again and go again.
That is so true. That is crazy.
Yeah, so those are some small stuff, yeah.
For our generation now, for us, being the young people, as them call me, and all these things, what do you see that people are like going to restaurant in Big Foreign, obviously, requesting more of? Oxtail is a definite, So other than oxtail...
Let's not talk about foreign, let's talk about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Let's talk about so many restaurants with pasta and wings.
Jesus, man.
It's same thing over and over, and even because what happened in Bwoyatingz, and it's a serious part of the conversation, is culture play a big part on food, right? So just like our complexion or ear or whatever, they'll say it's ugly. The same thing that they did to our food. They'll tell us it's ugly. So you're not going to certain restaurant and see chandelier and nice chairs and nice and see Jamaican food.
Sir, and I'm going to just say this right before we go to the break, but I've noticed, now that you're saying this, it's now like dawning on me that I can't really think of going to like a fancy restaurant and see like some curry goat or like some fried chicken.
No.
I'd be a
and
pasta.
It can refine, It can refine.
Yeah.
I do get, I get certain reasons why, it's evening, you go to your nice clothes, you don't want to bone on this, but you can refine it.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing much refinement happening in Jamaica.
Be creative with the meals. And I think that is what we're missing here, even for our local restaurants. But we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with, international renowned chef Noel. And we're going to take a quick break. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark. We're talking about our culture and our culinary skills and our food. Are we losing them because of technology? We're going to take a quick break and come right back.
Are you ready for a patio makeover you can afford? Then come to Paradise Patio Furniture and Grills in Montego Bay. We now offer a new line of beautiful, truly affordable furniture that will make your outdoor space look amazing. And you won't find it anywhere else at these prices. Get that high-end look that is sure to impress, easy in-store financing, and island-wide delivery options too at Paradise Patio Furniture and Grills, Witter Village Mall, Montego Bay, and ParadisePatioJamaica.com.
You've weathered the storm, but rebuilding and preparing for back to school have taken a toll. It's time to get some money in your pocket. At Chris and Charles, we understand your financial needs. With just a quick call, you can access funds to catch up on bills and cover unexpected expenses. Our process is fast, simple, with funds deposited in your account in no time. Don't stress, get money in your pocket. Call 876-926-0609 or visit our website today. Conditions apply. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Share in the experience at Fontana Pharmacy. We have a wide variety of items in store just for you. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. And senior citizens enjoy 10% off. Shop household, cosmetics, toys, and many other departments. We also offer curbside pickup and delivery. Visit our website at fontanapharmacy.com. Fontana Pharmacy, where it's all good inside.
Good health starts with proper hydration. Hydrate your body with Hydrate. Hydrate is purified natural water from rocks 110 feet below the ground. You have never tasted water so great, yet so affordable. Yes, taste and experience it for yourself. Water at its best. Hydrate. Available also as purified alkaline water and ultra-purified distilled water. Bottled by LLNSCS Limited, a subsidiary of Max Pharmaceuticals. Call 876-983-6466.
Just to make the youth them know say you can't be anything you want to be, as you can't achieve anything you want to achieve.
Well, I don't know if you're going to TC, I'm here for Bwoyatingz Afterdark.
You're talking about a sensation.
All right, we're still here on Bwoyatingz After Dark, and we're talking about our cuisine, and has it changed any at all? And also our question of the night is: do you think outside influences have improved or hurt our Jamaican cuisine? And we're still here with Chef Noel. And so we were talking about the restaurants now, yeah?
Yeah.
And I understand that, we are a tourism, hub.
Mecca, yeah.
But for me, though, how is it that we're a tourism hub, a tourism mecca, if it is that our local restaurants are not showcasing our own cuisines? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of complaint, though, from that. Because when tourists, they come back to Canada, because of course, I'm sure people might know that Canada is one of the biggest market in tourism for Jamaica.
Yeah.
They complain about the food a lot because they're not seeing the Jamaican food. They're getting the same thing here. So that culinary part of the culture is missing.
Yeah, man. I remember my cousin was here for 3 weeks, and we did up on the road and going out at night, and I said, boy, I feel if you eat some curry goat, as
Yeah.
And Noel, I'm not going to tell you, the best we could have maybe said to her is wait till the morning, you see, till when I cook shop them open for see if you can get some curry goat, because none of the restaurants that I would go to, will have these authentic Jamaican food. And I think what they can do is, to still appease the international audience is to have two separate menus then. You understand? Because not for the foreigner, them want the Jamaican food at night.
But the thing is, what they will do, in the hotels, for example, they will have a Jamaican restaurant.
Yes.
We just serve patties and jerk chicken and this. But all right, for example, and we're putting our food in a corner. I want to say in a box, in a corner where yes it belongs, this it there, and it's our country, it's our food, it's our cuisine.
Yeah.
It's supposed to take center stage.
Actual, factual.
And that's been a big problem. Here in Toronto, we have Patty Day. We have Patty Day in Jamaica.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, we don't have nothing celebrating our food, really.
We really don't.
No. We don't, and that can maintain, as you were asking about, how can we, maintain those cultural...
our culture, yeah.
Yeah.
As it pertains to you now living overseas and things like that, and you've been well traveled, final question for you: do you think that, or no, obviously it has, but how really has our cuisine and our culture as it pertains to food impacted the world?
Yeah, well, just like Usain Bolt, to the world, it's big, it's large, it's loved. Of course, Jamaican food, it's filling, it's comforting, and when you're here in Canada or Toronto itself, you hear so many stories of how many lives Jamaican patty saved. Because it's affordable, it's everywhere in every station, and everyone has a Jamaican patty story. And a jerk chicken, rice and peas. So it saved life. It touched many people because they get that spice, You get that taste of Jamaica, which they love. So that's how big it is. And from you say you're from Jamaica, oh, Bob Marley, you saying, or oh, jerk chicken, I love it so much.
Yes, that is so true.
Yeah.
So come to think
that's
of
the
it,
impact. Yeah, man.
Not even the jerk chicken, then really and truly, I taste the same way I get in, but I don't know.
No. It's not. It's one of the worst. I've been back home and I try some stuff. I'm saying, no, hell, your palate a ton foreigner because it's not the same, you know?
I've been also questioning myself too, if it is that my palate has gotten too expensive, yeah? Because jerk chicken just not jerk no more. It not jerk, it's not chicken.
Yeah. We lose that essence, that love, because the first ingredient in cooking is really love,
Yes.
And then second, you have to understand culture. And then once you understand the culture, you understand the seasoning process of it and the marination and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And put love in it. And that's what those guys before used to have. It was just about the money.
Yes.
It was about love. So now it's just about money, grab and go, and no longer about putting out good food.
Yeah. All right, Noel, can you just tell us where they can find you on social media, where they can pick up your book, and all of these things, your podcast, all of the information, please?
Yeah, man, no worries. I appreciate it, man. So my book is at Fontana Pharmacy Barbican for those of you who are in Jamaica. And for other foreign people, it's on Amazon, even though Jamaicans buy from Amazon these days.
Yes.
So big up you for that. So yeah, it's at Amazon.com, Amazon CA. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I am Chef Noel. And my website, I am Chef Noel, which is loading pretty soon.
All right, Noel, congratulations.
Yeah, man.
And when you come back to Jamaica, please link up with us, all right?
Definitely. Thanks, my nationwide family. And Things family.
Yes, man. See there? All right.
Masuna. All right, brother.
So that was
cool.
Chef Noel Cunningham, one of the leading chefs in Canada, actually. All right, so we're going to throw to some music, bringing another chef inside of the studio. Once again, our question of the night is, I want to see some responses in the YouTube and also on Twitter. When I get the time, I will, read as much as possible. Or you can call in. I'll tell you when the phone lines are open for that. The question of the night is, do you think outside influences have improved or hurt or Jamaican cuisine? All right, DJ Jerome is on ones and twos. Here we go.
Leave me alone with my glass. Oh, someone not go like them, no one give homage to the death advance. Look how much of them and you me help. Look how much of them borrow my style and they been said by me a flash. Me no really worry about the chats. Me no worry about some little man who I tried this way soon last. What you see and what you get not a facade. Always create moments we never live in at the past. From a little me I say anytime me get in, me I feel like a impact. Set me things so I'ma get the youth and them a pre-set them that the thing shot. Enough man get the chance and love spend it and no believe in a that. Man a pre-foundation, you plot pan lot. When the thing shot it off impact. From a little me I pre everything and I say me I feel like a impact. Set the things so anywhere me go when me I step in them a say I him that.
Chef Michele is an accomplished Italian chef hailing from Italy. He has been cooking for 21 years.
Yeah, for a while.
That is crazy. 9 of which he spent honing in St. Lucia, yes, and has also promised to entice the taste buds with dishes that honor the northern Italian heritage while incorporating modern flair. Both his paternal and maternal grandmother ignited in him an appreciation for traditional Italian cooking, which paved the way for his career, which started at early as age 13, where his first job was a dishwasher on the weekends at a restaurant back home. Now, he took the time to absorb everything he could and learned from the long hours, chefs, and demanding work that comes with being in the kitchen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How long have you been in Jamaica?
About 6 months. 6
months. Do you like it?
I do. even if I didn't really experience because of work.
Right.
A lot of hours spent at work.
All right, so for the listeners and for the viewers, can you pronounce your surname first, please?
Okay, my surname is Pier Agostini.
Why am I not Michele?
Just call me Michele. It's okay.
Now, what made you come to Jamaica in the first place?
Okay, as you said, I was in St. Lucia, so I moved from St. Lucia to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically I step up to where I was, to my position, because I'm stationary in Jamaica, but I'm overseas 3 restaurants in 3 different countries.
Oh, really?
Yes, Buzo is in, the first Buzo was in, it's open, in Trinidad 15 years ago, and 9 years ago in Barbados.
Yes.
The Jamaican one is the child, is the new
Yes.
one. That's supposed to be open in 2018, but because of COVID.
So are you the executive chef?
Yeah, I'm the executive for the Thrift.
Oh, nice. All right. So have you tried many Jamaican foods?
I tried some.
Like what?
And I asked the guys that work with me to prepare stuff. And even when I was in St. Lucia, I was always going to eat local. I like to taste. I like to try to understand if there is any room for fusion.
Yes.
Especially on special menus.
Yeah.
So I like some stuff that I tried.
What do you like?
I had this curry goat.
Okay, curry goat, yeah.
That was really, really nice.
Yes.
I had, you here have like fritters.
Yes,
that
fritters,
in
yes.
St. Lucia, they call it acras.
Okay.
And I was eating so many in St. Lucia, man,
Yeah.
every day. So here, as soon as I saw it, I said, okay, yes.
Yes.
And then you use like green fig differently than there.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first week I was there, I took saltfish and green fig and I cooked St. Lucian style. And people was watching me like, what's going on? like that was Italian? No.
Yeah. All right. So then, being at Buzo now, would you say that it's a possibility as the head chef you would sort of fuse or culture in some of the Italian dishes?
We do something already on special menus.
Okay.
Not on our a la carte menu, but example when we do chef's tables. I also ask the guys to help with that. Like I remember one of the last chef tables, we have this kind of gnocchi made with sweet potato, and he called it like the sauce was like rundown, something like that.
Oh yes.
It was
Rundown. Yeah.
And then we dehydrate mackerel, and so we make a powder out of that. I like to play on taste, on flavors and in different ingredients. I like that.
Okay. Do you think, right, coming from Italy, can you tell us like what is the traditional meal then for Italians?
Is not that easy. Because let's say, if you come from wherever else in the world, you think that lasagna. Wow,
Oh, yes.
Lasagna. Because it's worldwide known.
Yes.
Now you go in Italy, you go in 3 different spots in Italy, north, center, and south, and you
Yes.
have 3 different type of lasagna.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like in my area, we don't call it lasagna, we call it vincis grassi. And you put inside all the leftover from the day before. If you go in the south, they put inside salami, they put inside meatballs, they put inside a lot of meat, and they mix it.
Yes.
And so that's why, even like before you were talking about how Jamaican cuisine maybe influences other
other parts of the world.
Yeah, the parts of the world, and how other part of the world
Yes.
came and influenced Jamaican. I remember studying history. I believe that is every country, every big countries are that. Because remember, Italy, before being Italy, the north was Germany and Austria. The Sicily was Arabic. Naples was Spanish.
Yes.
Bologna was French.
Right.
So wherever you're going, you have different influences.
Do you think though that as time goes by, right, as we get more modernized and with the internet and with people traversing all over the world, do you think that our cultures can lose some of that authenticity because of the modernization?
Okay, I believe that since human beings are being created, there is always something that you lose to evolve.
Yes.
But in this particular time of the history, I
Yes.
believe that the only thing we are losing, I'm talking about new generation. Are
Yes,
losing,
yes.
Is a consistency
Yes.
and the effort to go into work. Because now you open your phone and you see that everybody can cook.
That is so true. That is so true.
As you said, I started washing dishes at 13.
Yes.
You don't see nobody at 13
No,
right now
no.
go wash dishes. People come out from school and they call themselves chefs.
Yes.
And they can barely make something. Or maybe they can cook a couple of dishes, but they cannot. They don't have the time to send it at the same time, or to cost the plate, or to tell to the person that is literally 1 yard from him on the same station.
Yes.
You ready to send out? So I just send, and the person is not ready.
Yes.
And all of that is because of experience is because of steps of experience that we are losing right now.
That is such a valid point, and I do think that goes right across the board, though, in so many different career fields.
Yeah,
right?
that's everywhere.
Like everywhere across the board, like people are not taking the time to perfect and to hone their craft. So what's really happening now is a lot of people are just doing the work halfway. It's not really being, cherished and treasured, unfortunately. Do you fear that, though, as people try like different foods and different things in different cultures, that we will kind of move away from our authentic selves? For argument's sake, if Italians are traveling across the Caribbean and across the world, and Jamaicans are traveling across the world, do you think that there is a possibility that we don't really cherish our heritage or our culture as it pertains to food as we should?
That is, I believe that is more about the person mindset. It's not, it cannot something that can be generalized. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I travel a lot. I love to travel, but I also love to stick with my traditions and with whatever culture I absorbed.
Yeah.
For Italian food, been in St. Lucia, work in England, things like that. So if your mindset is to learn, you absorb everything from everywhere, but you stay with your culture, right? And then you try just to introduce this to this, and then let's see how it's going. Okay, nice. Okay, it can be part of that, but doesn't mean you lose your roots.
Right. How do you then strike a balance between honoring and respecting your culinary traditions and also pushing the boundaries with new technique or fusing like these new dishes?
That's a nice question. Because you know why it's a nice question? Because you used honoring. Like be such a big thing.
Yeah, right.
Let's say that I never thought about that on honoring point of view.
Yeah.
Is always like I want to. For me, or for a lot of people that I know, it's more like, especially when you're out of Italy, it's more like, okay, I want to show you, I want to teach you, I want you to have knowledge of what this meal is.
Yes.
I don't tell you have to like.
Okay.
Because, as I always say, we're not Santa Claus. We cannot make everybody happy.
Right.
But that is the way how I honor my Italian roots. Try to make people aware of what it is. People that maybe they didn't have or they will never have a chance to go to Italy. And the only Italians that they eat is American Italians.
That is true.
Which is one of the biggest disrespect of Italian food.
Can we talk about that?
Don't talk about Alfredo, please.
Because it is a thing where on social media, we would see these videos or these memes or these jokes of, people saying, we go to, especially Italy.
Yeah, of course.
And we're disrespecting the traditions, right? Like how to prepare maybe like spaghetti or pastas. And it's this thing. Is that a big deal?
It's a very big deal.
Really? How? Why?
Really big deal.
Explain it to me, please.
Okay, let's say that. Let's say that I want to come in Jamaica. And I say, okay, I'm going to make a patty.
Yes.
But the recipe for the usual recipe for a patty, that it can change from you to him.
Yes.
But 90% is the same, right? Because
right.
both of you are Jamaican.
Yeah.
I completely changed the recipe. So I keep basically the flour maybe. So instead of them fried, I don't know, with vegetable oil, they're going to fry with butter. Because it's something common in Italy. Instead then cook the meat that way. I cook it like I cook the bolognese sauce, which has nothing to do with that. And then I tell you that's as a patty.
So then...
if you beat me, it's okay.
Yeah. So my question is it that Americans do that mostly than every other culture?
Americans are the one that really changed the Italian way to cook and the Italian cuisine in the world, because they are the only population that they think they can do whatever they want.
That is so true.
And they come from no history.
That is true.
Because let's say that at 5 years old, come and teach me today how to cook.
Yes.
You understand? The Italian civilization, the Roman Empire, we're talking about thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And Americans, we're talking about 500 years ago. What was 1490 something, I think?
You are really speaking. Hey, him drip them up, but not tell them like. Okay, do you think though that technology, there's so many different things to make our lives easier and the cooking process faster, right? So many different tools, different pots, different things that are innovated, that one would say that, hey, instead of us taking 3 hours to cook this meal, we can use this pot or this tool to maybe take an hour to cook, right? Do you think that those innovations are kind of watering down our culture in any way, shape or form?
Personally, I believe so.
Yeah?
Personally, I believe so. I like to use different things, but of course,
yes,
at the end, I have to have the result that I wanted initially.
Yes.
That's had to be something that helped me to, as you say, cut the time maybe, or leave more flavor inside. Like if you vacuum a piece of meat, you sous vide a piece of meat, which is low cooked.
Yes.
In water, once it's vacuum in a plastic bag. So that we are talking about a sous vide machine and a vacuum machine that you can buy online for both for a total of $200 US.
Yes.
And you can have it in home and literally change the way you're cooking. And even the conservation, and especially the conservation.
I was in one of the cooking classes by...
That's where we met.
Right. At JA Food and Drink a couple weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
What was the meal again? It was...
you see, that was fusion, because it was sweet potatoes
and
Parmesan bechamel ravioli.
Right.
With slow cooked lamb ragu.
Yes.
Lamb mushroom ragu. And the other one was a tiramisu, but without mascarpone.
So then we did the ravioli from scratch.
Yes. We did.
Okay, people, Jerome, we cooked ravioli from scratch, okay? We used...
with the egg.
With the egg, like literally from scratch. With the flour and the machine and to press it out and everything. And I'm just like, oh, that's why I'm not a chef. But... is there an easier way? Well, obviously, going to the supermarket, you can just buy these already made raviolis.
That's not. I don't think that's the easiest way that we talk about.
Right.
That is more for if we stay on innovation. If we stay on equipment inside a restaurant.
Yes.
No, the ravioli from the supermarket have nothing to do with that. You can get some machine that literally you put the filling on a side.
Yes.
And the flour and eggs in the other.
Yes.
The machine mix the flour and the egg, and the filling like come out as a ravioli. But it's still you that is your recipe for the pasta.
Yes.
It's your recipe for the filling.
Yes.
So the only thing you do is speed up the process.
So those raviolis from the supermarket, those are from the America.
Yeah.
Okay. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I see. So those pastas also from the supermarket, those are not like authentic Italian style pastas.
Let's say that. I was watching a video a few days ago, and the video said that Italy has 122 different type of grain, wheat.
Yes, yeah. Wheat.
The second country is in the world with 6 wheat is the all 52 countries in the United States. And I believe that each country in the United States is bigger than Italy.
Yes.
But they have only 6.
Yes.
And we have 122. Plus all the pesticide, all the preservatives. In Italy is banned. If you see a Barilla in Italy, the Barilla pasta in Italy and the Barilla pasta in the States are two completely different colors.
Oh.
So it's also that.
Oh, I never knew that. I thought that.
But every product Italian that are made in factory in the States for the American distribution, Nutella, Fanta, whatever you want to talk about is different. You can see I have actually videos on social that every day do the. It's not. I don't want to use the word those products are scam because they are not.
Right.
It's just as you said. They are easier way to do it because if I have pesticide, when I'm going to get all my grain, instead of 70% like in Italy out of the whole production, I have my 100% because I have the pesticide, I have the preservatives, I have all stuff that they need me to how you call the word harvest. To get all of that. In Italy, we don't have.
I never knew that. You've taught us a lot of things. Well, thank you so much. Can you tell the people how they can find you on social media, please?
Yeah, my name is Michele1987, but you can get me also on Buso Osteria Italiana, Buso Jamaica Instagram page. And we have actually my birthday dinner this Sunday.
Right.
I don't know if you're busy, sir.
Are you inviting me there?
Why not?
Of course I'll come. Of course I'll be there.
And we will have, we do it actually in collaboration with the guys from Casamila.
Yes.
So also we have the first 30 tickets that we will sell at just the price of the branch. That we have the dinner, it will be a dinner. You get a complimentary ticket for Casamila, which is right now, I believe, 9,000 Jamaica.
Yes.
So you get it for free. So.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. I'll see you on Sunday for sure. Please go ahead and follow him for all authentic Italian dishes, okay? Not the American type. The Italian type from Italy. Please and thank you. With the throw things over to DJ Jerome. Thank you so much, Michele.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate the conversation. DJ Jerome on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen.
It's After Dark with Kareem, Bwoyatingz, Nationwide, 90 FM. Yes. What time is it? It's After Dark with Kareem, Bwoyatingz, Nationwide.
Who that? It's your girl Tananya and you are listening to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Big up yourself, Kareem.
If me cross the road, would I get the money? No. Food, no, you know, make it chill. Food, cut off the stove. Feel away, let me that cross the road today. Brother, tell me what you say.
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. This is being the man, I mean, I laugh. Come here for
Baby, we know how important it is to keep you dry and comfortable. At Huggies, we've made it our mission to have the perfect diaper to give you a soft and gentle experience. And even better, a one-up 100% leak-proof protection, even from blowouts. Whether it's playtime, nap time, or bedtime, Huggies keeps you happy. So you can focus on making memories, not messes. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Are you ready for a patio makeover you can afford? Then come to Paradise Patio Furniture and Grills in Montego Bay. We now offer a new line of beautiful, truly affordable furniture that will make your outdoor space look amazing. And you won't find it anywhere else at these prices. Get that high-end look that is sure to impress, easy in-store financing, and island-wide delivery options too at Paradise Patio Furniture and Grills, Witter Village Mall, Montego Bay, and ParadisePatioJamaica.com.
Outperform, outlast. We top performance. Jackama. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy select tools, free parts and free repairs. Free parts, free repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
I'm Dennis Brooks.
I'm Alan Campbell.
I'm Floyd Green.
And I'm Garth Williams. Catch us on the Jamaican Dads podcast right here on Nationwide 90 FM, Thursdays at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 6 p.m.
The Jamaican Dads podcast is all about providing men with a healthy, safe, and functional forum to tackle many of the taboo topics that concern our masculinity.
Like everyone else out there, we're dads of varying amounts of experience who come from different backgrounds and often view the world differently.
We're definitely not perfect, but we are all brethren and we're all committed to this piece of rock called Jamaica.
Too often, there are no safe spaces for men to explore the issues which are important to us.
Plus, most of the content out there about parenthood is produced by women, for women. So we think it is important that we be the change we want to see.
Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jamaican Dads with a Z.
And definitely join us here on Nationwide 90 FM every Thursday at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 6 p.m. for the Jamaican Dads podcast. It's a revolution in media.
You're talking about a sensation.
All right, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Our topic of our question of the night is: do you think outside influences have improved or hurt Jamaican cuisine? And you just heard from Michele, who is the executive chef at Buzu. Now, for the persons who are asking for the correct spelling of his social media handle, it's _ MICHELE, like Michelle 1987. That is his handle, so you can go over there and look. What was very interesting though, if it is that you guys couldn't really understand, by the way, he barely understands English, so you really have to choose your choice of words wisely. But what I loved, though, is his honesty when he spoke about how Michele said American feel like them run the world and they want to go over everybody's culture, because Michele said when them come, they want disrespect Italian culture, you understand? And them cook pasta and lasagna and pasta and spaghetti for them way. And Michele said that's not how it go. And him say it is disrespectful to their country, and what they've done is they've Americanized pasta, they've Americanized their cuisine. And that is exactly what we're kind of talking about, where other influences have come and they've modernized or culture. And if we don't really cherish what we have, that's exactly what I was asking Noel, because for me, this can happen also to Jamaica. Because if you don't realize now, every culture knows to cook oxtail, when them call it oxtails. And when I see somebody cooking oxtail white, bad, me don't know if them not use no brown in it. May I wonder if brown in a sell a foreign. If them not use the browning and no thyme and no pimento, them oxtail white, and no, it's a thing where Americans, they've been taking over this meal as if that it is theirs, right? So I'm gonna just kind of scroll through some of the comments just as quickly as possible. Let me. Chef Noel says I'm very passionate. He did well. But let me just jump over to YouTube real quickly. Raquel Bean says I'm Jamaican, living out of Jamaica for 28 years. Stayed at a hotel in Ochi where I'm from. In February, I saw a man selling fruits at the gate. We were so happy because not one local fruit was on the stand. You sell fruits and no one local fruit on the stand. No little pineapple. You don't have no guinea. We don't sell lychee. Eh? We don't sell lychee and kiwi. We don't know them if I'm supposed to scratch them out. You don't know use to it, you don't yam them. If you are going to sell American fruits, you sell the Jamaican fruits too. Because when the tourists comes, what them want, Jerome? Them want the Jamaican experience, and that's what I'm talking about, bro. When you get too Americanized, man, I don't like that. Get it together.
Get it together.
We don't have no yam, we don't have no Jamaican OTET apple. We don't have them just sitting there. American apple, we don't have out there selling. We don't have no guinea, we don't sell lychee. We don't sell berries. We don't know about blueberry. Yeah? We don't have little watermelon again and then little something there. Anyways, Tanisha Wincom says, exactly, the love is missing from the food, just like the love missing from the communities. Annie Smith says, okay, right. Majestic Gallery for you says, one thing, my love here, the Italian accent, yet always put the Mario Brothers in mind. Gregory Martin says, I'm not so much a lover of food, but I like a mixed up punch, which is more healthy. Same here. All the punch them start make. Like on Sunday daytime, Jerome, and then anytime something used to go on in your yard, or Natalie's, or Bugs, but in my yard, Jackie used to mix up put that carrot and oats and throw a little jog on the night and them so I used to love that. But I don't really feel like so I do that again that much as a culture. You understand? No, I be a wine and a drink. No, be a wine and a drink. Nowadays on Sunday. Oh, but I want a glass of wine. We don't know wine. The slave them never bring wine. Come here.
Yeah.
When the peanut and the city them they start blend up them city there, you know.
Banana and the oats.
No, them the one that them want red wine.
Oh.
Understand? And yellow wine, white sort of wine and the want. On the lose in the way. And it says, read my comment. I said it like the British accent. I didn't speak this such like the man, but I didn't speak. The man is from Italy, yes. Right, and yeah, somebody says he's very passionate, and I hate white Americans. They've been doing this to many different cultures, and that's what I don't like. Chef Noel says oxtail has been around for a long time, but we perfected. That is so true. Our style is different. The Irish been doing oxtails before us. That is so true, though. We didn't invent making oxtail, but I kind of feel like how we do it, it's you know, top tier. Someone else says, I've had way better jerk chicken in Brooklyn than at the Red Hills spot. They made me drive from Ochi to experience. Jesus have his mercy. Raquel, if you did text me and tell me that, I tell us about I do it. And I learned that jerk sauce on jerk chicken is, and your comment stopped there, friend. Osh. Once again, as I've said, jerk chicken is not jerk chicken anymore. I know he's from, oh, okay. So like the British accent, Annie Smith. So you're saying that you're aware that he's from Italy, but you like the British accent, okay? No problem. I don't know. Like I was saying to, I think it was Natalie and the driver the other day on the way home, that I can't remember having any good jerk for a long time. Jerk pork not taste like jerk pork no more. Jerk chicken not taste like jerk chicken no more. Let me just jump over to Twitter. Lady Loud says, I would never come to Jamaica and go to a fancy restaurant. I'll stick to my bookshops because they make more authentic food than the Jans. Okay, so cook shops, okay. Yeah. Don Media says, I still cut up my coconut and blend it. Nothing like the original coconut milk. It has a different taste. That's what I talk about. You understand?
And it preserves the rice longer.
Exactly. It tastes better. Back in the day when people cook rice and peas, Natalie, you can't eat the rice and peas without meat.
Yes, man.
You don't have to have no meat for eat your rice and peas because it's sweet. I don't know sugar them put in there. I just the ingredients and the things them. Nowadays, when I cook rice and peas, I have a friend there, you see, I cook rice and peas the other day. 20 minutes for rice and peas don't take for cook. 20 minutes.
Can I tell you, I saw somebody the other day using 2 pack of coconut milk. 2 packs.
I don't know people, man. Come on. Sorry, guys. 45 says the best jerk chicken is from an authentic jerk's pan, red hot coal, zinc and bush. Fling like a red stripe over that for flavor. Yeah, man. The aroma alone would make you hungry. Jerk that and beat me. That is it again. Now, once again, even when I lived abroad, I tried to find a lot of Jamaican spots, right? Yeah. What I love though, there's something about, as people would say, something about 99 food. It's not really 99 food, you know, at the cold stove. Them I use 99 food. That's why the food nice. So something about the cold stove. Or then the other cold stove, everybody have electric stove. Then the hurricane come. What did I go cook pan? The essence of our culture. That is my issue. Another comment before we get our guests inside of the studio. I don't know where the sniffles are coming from, you know, to be honest. I really don't know. Somebody said, yes, Noel, that's saltfish and crackers. We've absolutely lost that. Yeah, so I'm going to get some of our other guests inside of the studio. Once again, we're talking about our Jamaican cuisine, and you know, if it is that we're losing the essence of, like, you know, other factors, if we've lost the essence of our culture, let's kind of just jump in quickly, you know, into the Jamaican cuisine. Yeah, a literal melting pot of African, European, Asian, and indigenous culinary traditions, my apologies. It continues to evolve under the influence of modern global trends. As a nation of exceptional cooks and food lovers, Jamaica has absorbed and reinterpreted elements from all around the world, from the introduction of new ingredients and technologies to the adaptation of foreign cooking techniques. But let's consider the reverse. How has Jamaican cuisine influenced global food trends? Right? The Jamaican jerk chicken, duck and saltfish, the things. Everybody want to try if do the patty them. By the way, there's no patty like a Jamaican patty. So we're going to just get the other 2 guests in here. DJ Jerome can just go and play some music. When I continue the discussion, you can also call us at any given time to answer our question of the night. You know, do you think that other outside influences have improved or hurt our Jamaican cuisine and our Jamaican culture as it pertains to our culinary traditions? Yeah. So you can call us 876-630-9371-4, 876-618-8255. We're in the final 45 minutes of the show. I would love to hear some of your take on the topic.
We're talking about a sensation that runs the nation and every radio station. Bwoyatingz, the girls them king. The fastest man alive. We run and crash in bush. You mean?
Well, I don't know if the girl TC, I'm here for Bwoyatingz Afterdark. Uncle.
Yo, you don't know this boy QQ representing for Bwoyatingz Afterdark. Keep it like QQ said that. Yeah.
What time is it? It's Afterdark. Kareem, Bwoyatingz. Nationwide, 90 FM.
It's your girl Tananya, and you are listening to Bwoyatingz Afterdark. Big up yourself, Kareem.
Lord, this is Beanie Man, I'm in a laugh. Come here to represent for Bwoyatingz Afterdark. Oh Lord, whoa. Nationwide, 90 yourself. Like I said.
Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you will see two lovely ladies sitting down beside me, and you're also seeing some food and things, and so I know me already. From I smell the food, you know me just ready for doing the show. Beside me is no stranger to the show, Mona Matey, who is a chef turned makeup artist turned content creator focusing on food and beauty. She started using the experience she gained from a decade in commercial cooking establishments in her own kitchen. Mona's relationship with food needed to change after she decided, if I want it, I have to make it. Since then, most everything she eats is from scratch. This innovation of her personal and professional relationship with food has led to brand involvements with Rainforest, Tasty Cheese, and more to come. She's here tonight sharing with us the transformation to her palate and to her plate as the one and only Mona Matey. Good night, Mona.
Good night.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I am gratefully tired.
Okay.
Gratefully tired.
I understand.
Now, Chef Storms, welcome to the show for the first time.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Now, you are a versatile culinary professional with a deep passion for blending flavors from different cultures. With almost 2 decades in the industry, she has had the privilege of working with world-renowned chefs all over the place. So she has also worked with, as many would call him, you know, the meanest person in the kitchen, Chef Gordon Ramsay. You know, these experiences have enriched her expertise across various cuisines. Her cooking style is heavily influenced by her diverse background, with a Midwestern father and a Jamaican mother heavily influences her cooking. She prides herself on having worked every station in the kitchen, understanding that each part contributes equally to the art of cooking. She strives to use local, in-season produce and is dedicated to reimagining familiar flavors in unfamiliar and exciting ways. Well, once again, good night to you. You've been hearing the conversation, so let me just ask the question of the night to you both, right? Your honest answer. Do you think outside influences have improved or hurt Jamaican cuisine? Outside influences like technology, the modernization, we have flag our foreign, we have internet. Like, do you think it has hurt our cuisine in any way, shape, or form?
I think it helps.
Yeah.
I think it helps too. I think
helps?
it's improved.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Hello.
Why?
All right. It has helped in many ways. You know, we can, cook a 3-course meal in just a couple of hours, versus back then when you had to be cooking for morning, forget your dinner by 3 o'clock. So in that aspect, it has helped. But a lot of the responses that I've been seeing on social media, from you've asked this question, it's just that we are now at a place where we're kind of losing some of our traditions, and a lot of people kind of revert to the coconut, gratoring and the way how we would cook on like a coal stove and get that essence of the flavor and things like that. Do you agree with those sentiments?
No.
Chef Thomas is like, no. She's like, no. No?
I don't think food is better because it's harder to cook.
Okay.
And I don't know why we're allergic to convenience in Jamaica, but I feel like our traditions, okay, so if you go anywhere in the world, there's a Jamaican restaurant. More often than not, the food tastes the same or close to it. So really, how much influence have other cultures have on our food, you know? So if we can get the rice and peas faster, I don't see why we can't. But, I don't think the traditions are dying. There will always be somebody out there grating coconut. And there will always be somebody out there hooking up their cold stove. But, it's
just not for you.
It's not that it's just that for me, but we're all moving into different living situations.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, I can't bring a coal stove into my apartment, but I would very much still like to eat potato pudding.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? So, convenience.
How do you then, Chef Storms, right? How do you incorporate our Jamaican cuisine and our culture, right, in the modernized way of how expanded our palates have been, you know, once again with the usage of the internet, like, but want to try, you know, different things and to infuse different cultures?
So if the way I cook is I use familiar flavors to the locals, right? So, like in front of you here, we got a oxtail pasta, right? So you know you've had oxtail before, and I cook it just how your granny makes it. But then I debone it, which is unheard of, right? Taking the oxtails off the bone, and then I take the bones out and all the, you know, the thyme and all of that. Pick out all the pimento seeds. Take those extra little steps to give you something that's familiar and that you already know in a creamy, cheesy pasta, which is different, and it's, you know, it's using like. It's bringing two cultures together. Well, more than two. It's like three cultures together to make a dish, you know, and it's familiar. So it's not like something where it's like, I've never had this. I don't understand these flavors. You eat it, and it's like, it's welcoming. It's something that you understand.
And I think it's something that I share this sentiment, right, Mona? You know, living here now, being in Jamaica, and, you know, obviously, when you travel and you're trying like different, you know, type of food and things like that, I like the fusion that not all, but some restaurants, you know, try to be creative. I think creativity is lacking as it pertains to fusing our culture with other cultures and still making it seem Jamaican. Like this, oxtail pasta, every Jamaican love oxtail, basically. And, you know, 9 out of 10 times people can go to a restaurant and be like, oh, okay, I will try the pasta. But do you think that we're being creative, not in our homes, but as establishments across, well, Kingston and St. Andrew mostly, do you think we're being creative to infuse our culture within another?
I think there are two answers to that. Recently, you see where we're starting to open up to more cultures, like we had the chef from Bozo's just now. It's nice that we get to experience other cultures in a close to authentic way, right? and then we also have the long-standing history where, you know, our motto, out of many one people, we've always had other cultural influences that essentially every generation has created a new tradition when it comes on to food. Yeah. So, for example, I made callaloo wontons.
Yes.
So Jamaican culture and Chinese culture, Asian culture in general have always been, a thing. Married.
Yeah, married.
Right. So, but I think what most of us, especially the food content creators, are doing now, we're repackaging Jamaican food. I don't like when people say they elevate Jamaican food because it is something exquisite on its own.
Yeah, factual.
It is. So when we combine, we make something that we can appreciate as well as the original.
What are some of the, if any, do you have any traditions, Jamaican culinary traditions, that you feel are being lost? And what we can do to preserve them. Like I was saying to, I think it was Chef Noel earlier, that like blue jaws and them look at something that, you know, if you go to the country, you could get this to eat, you know. I've not seen that in a long time. I've not seen, as he said, the shrimp them. Pepper shrimp. Even outside of your school gates, you would see those. Outside of the parties, at the bars, you would see these things. So if anything that comes to your mind that you feel like, you know, culinary-wise, we've just not really been showcasing a lot, what is that particularly and how we can preserve those things?
I think we should have more food festivals, which we really should. I remember as a child, my parents loved those. Some mango festival, curry festival, jerk festival. Yes. I could look forward to all of those things. And I remember having curry ice cream, things like that. Right. Yeah. So I would love to see more of that. Yeah. Also, you mentioned blue draws and things like that. I have never had blue draws.
You've never had it?
And that's because every time I've come close to it, I don't know if it's authentic or not. It always looks different. So I want somebody granny in a country.
Yes.
Carry me and come show me how to make it, and I'll have it that way.
Yeah.
But I think those things, we have to look too hard to find them. Also, outside of food, but food-related things, I didn't know we made Dutch pots in Jamaica.
Yep.
You know, and that is a dying art.
You didn't really see them again, you know?
No.
You're not really seeing Dutch pots
I've
anymore.
been looking for somebody to like do a video to show me how, like, to just show Jamaicans how to make them, how to clean them. All we have a dirty Dutch pot somewhere in our house. Yes, your Dutch pot is dirty if it is not silver still, right? And there are simple ways to clean it, you know. Those things are that we're losing. We need to bring some more of those back.
Yeah. What about you, Chef?
I think it's happening all over the world, and I think it's just the internet and people not having time to spend with their kids and having that time to show them how to do those things, because these things are taught. You don't just wake up and know how to make these things. You have to. You don't just wake up and know. Someone has to teach you. So if we have to get back to our roots and our culture, you know, and making sure that we know certain things, and like, you know, as a American, because I'm an American first, you know.
Yeah.
As an American, there are certain things that my mother made sure I knew, you know, as just like the days of the week food things, you know, and like, and there, you know, those are things that, you know, if you go to Miami right now and ask somebody who says they're Jamaican, you know, what you eat on Wednesday, they might look at you like, what are you talking about? Or what you eat on Saturday, they go like, that's not a thing, but it is most definitely a thing. So I think making sure that the culture is instilled from the home, from the root, I think that's what's most important, because if no one's teaching you to cook, then...
I agree with that. But because I've oftentimes said, especially like for our independence and emancipation celebrations, I've been saying we cannot complain about the culture if it is that we're not still preserving the culture in our homes. That's imperative. There's no way that we're complaining about the culture and preserving of and the preservation of if it is that we're not doing these things at home. As I was saying also to Chef Noel, well, I wasn't this type of child, but the cornmeal porridge every morning before you go to school, and as you've said, you know, the different days of the week, for Saturdays for soup, and you know, the rice and peas for Sunday. I just found out, by the way, recently that Wednesdays are for stew peas. We never know that. I posted it on Twitter and everybody was eating me alive. But it's really, it has to start from home. And I feel like as time progresses, as time goes by, we're not doing those things at home because it's either too hard, we can't bother, we just want to order out something to eat, and you know, that's how these things are lost, unfortunately. But we really do have to do something. Is technology playing a part in why people also, you know, think that we're losing our way? I mean, yes, it is easier, but some of the things them just really don't taste the same. Like with these new technologies, in my opinion, to be honest. What do you think, Mon?
Give me an example of something.
Like, for argument's sake, you can't do like coconut drops and coconut cake and, you know, all of that without really, to me, doing it the authentic way. Even the blue jars on the coal stove, where you put it on the zinc, on the banana leaf and tie it together, like it tastes differently. Like a lot of us would say, night set up food tastes way better or different, and it's really because it's being cooked on a coal stove, or maybe because of the ingredients that the persons in the rural communities are using versus, you know, us who are so modernized. They're really using the produce that is made here and grown here. Sometimes it just doesn't really taste the same with the powdered seasonings people have been saying, but I'm not a cook, okay? The last meal I've cooked was maybe 3 years ago, so I shouldn't be saying anything about that, but yeah.
So I fell in love with food all over again when I got back to Jamaica because of the local ingredients.
Yeah.
I remember my mom yelling at me and saying I used too much seasoning, I used too much garlic, I used too much tomato, and the onions were so small and the garlic was so small, and I got so much out of such a little piece. So I think that if you try to do the imported carrots or the imported garlic, when you take those littles, it makes a difference. Locals always better, no matter where you are. So, like, I bought some carrots today from the market, and the lady cracked the carrot in front of me, and I smelled it, and I could smell
the ground.
I could smell how sweet the carrot
Yes.
was. And they were so small, and I knew it was going to be harder for me to work with these carrots, but it was worth it. Right next to those carrots were some imported carrots, but I chose the smaller carrots because it's the flavors there.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that, produce and how it's grown and where you are, it matters a lot.
Yeah. Right, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back with this discussion, we are talking about our Jamaican cuisine and, whether or not we think outside influences have improved or hurt our Jamaican cuisine. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We're here with Chef Storms and, the show favorite, because people love you, by the way, Mona. Mona made it. All right, take a quick break. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark on Nationwide 90 FM.
Prevent outages before they happen. F&E Energy's preventative maintenance keeps your business running. Stay prepared, stay operational. Contact F&E Energy to schedule a free consultation. F&E Energy, powering Jamaica's businesses, one generator at a time.
You can have it all. Company events, birthday parties, or the wedding of your dreams. It's all possible at Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts. We have magnificent event rooms and a dedicated team that will make your event the best experience that only Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts can offer. Contact us at 876-619-0000 or call your favorite travel agency and ask about our promotion designed especially for you.
There is a spark in each of us that ignites to serve you. And that's why we go above and beyond in our pursuit for service excellence. Join the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service on Wednesday, October 9, 2024 at the AC Hotel from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the At Your Service Expo. Admission is free. Come out in your numbers and experience customer service like never before. Visit over 20 booths, information sessions with the Ministry's divisions, departments, and agencies, live broadcasts, gifts, and more. Hosted by yours truly, Debbie Bissoon. Don't miss it. At Your Service Expo, Wednesday, October 9, 2024 at the AC Hotel. The Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, driven by service excellence. Visit www.mof.gov.jm for further details.
We a big deal when we touch ground. Yeah, I can see when we're pulling up. Anything for the taste what we love. Barbecue, spicy and original, flavorful, crispy, irresistible. 3 piece with the fries and a Pepsi. Go get your one big deal, stop stress me. All when we dip on the toilet, now left foot. It's a big deal.
Anything for the taste of a juicy, crunchy, irresistible KFC, big deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and Pepsi. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Good health starts with proper hydration. Hydrate your body with Hydrate. Hydrate is purified natural water from rocks 110 feet below the ground. You have never tasted water so great, yet so affordable. Yes, taste and experience it for yourself. Water at its best. Hydrate. Available also as purified alkaline water and ultra-purified distilled water. Bottled by LLNSCS Limited, a subsidiary of Max Pharmaceuticals. Call 876-983-6466.
Jamaica, let's spread the word around to let the world know that we are proud to be one republic. We on the road to republic. Well then, let's propel we nation moving forward in a new direction. True independence, that's the projection. No more dependency, it's the best plan. Yes, we know what's best for us, cause we want we country prosperous. So make we just pull together as the general public while on the road to republic. Jamaica, let's spread the word around to let the world know that we are proud to be one republic. We on the road to republic.
A message from the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
We on the road to republic.
Yo, CXE results, I move away in a rasta.
Unhappy with your exam results?
English alone, I get my G.
Maths Unlimited has you covered.
What is 365 Maths Unlimited? Come, we could go check it out, bro. All right.
Complete the 6th form program and be certified for many great job opportunities. Call 876-968-8427 or visit us at 6 to 8 Parkington Plaza, Kingston 10. Maths Unlimited, your pathway to a brighter future.
Whoa, Lord, this is me, the man, I'm in a laugh. Come here for represent for Bwoyatingz After Dark. Oh, Lord, whoa. Nationwide, 90 FM. Like again.
All right, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Once again, we're talking about our Jamaican cuisine. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
And we're still here with Chef Storms and Mona Made It. And for the persons who are asking if they can have some of the food, no, you can't. Okay? I'm going to share this with my team. Thank you so much. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be reading some traditional versus modern cooking techniques. And I want you guys to give me your personal take. You know, which one would you prefer to use, the traditional or the modern cooking technique, right? So, slow simmering soups and stews on open flame, right? The modern shortcut is electric slow cookers, instant pots. Comparison is the open flame cooking gives richer, thicker consistency. Modern gadgets save time but may lose depth of flavor. Agree?
Agree
to an extent.
The smokiness for the open flame too is a benefit.
Yeah, you.
When you say open flame, you mean like cooking outside, right?
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna bring in it's gonna bring in a different flavor.
Right? Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, now the manual kneading and rolling for dumplings. By the way, I cannot make dumplings to save my life. I've never tried it. I don't want to try. It seems very hard. The modern shortcut is the stand mixers and bread machines. The comparison is the hand-kneaded dumplings have a distinct texture, while machines produce more uniform results. Agree, disagree?
If you're using a stand mixer for dumplings, something wrong with you.
So no stand mixers for dumplings.
For
Use
bread,
it and I need it so.
For bread, fine.
Yeah?
I'm not kneading for 15 minutes.
Can you guys tell me what the technique is? The technique to make great dumplings.
I can show you better than I can tell you, but
I think it's different depending if you're frying or if you're boiling. I think a big part of it is like for flour and water ratio and how you knead it in. Like I need the flour into the middle of the bowl.
Okay,
like,
into
so
the
I
bowl.
bring everything to the middle of the bowl, and I don't see the way we make dumplings. You have to touch the dough. That's the only way to know where.
Yeah.
Because everybody like them different. Some people like them tough. Some people like them soft. Some people like them in the middle. And the only way to tell is if you actually mixing them.
And for fried dumpling, if you want to save yourself some headache, use self-raising flour. I'm sorry, Grandma.
A lot of people don't. I've been seeing this conversation to a lot of people my age. They're just saying they've not perfected the fried of the dumpling as yet. So that's a thing. Maybe you guys need to do a class. Okay, please.
I'm still working on it.
Okay. Curing meats traditionally with salt. The modern shortcut is the pre-packaged meats. The comparison is traditional curing allows for better control over flavor. The store-bought is convenient but may lack authenticity. Me eat for say, in the supermarket, even once again, I would prefer, well, I would buy these things if I was cooking for myself, is the meats that are already seasoned. So in the package, them already curried, them already, it's the seasoning and the things. Would you guys go for that or doing it on your own?
So, okay, curing is different from
right.
Seasoning.
Yes.
Fun fact, those seasoned meats are the meats that's kind of been gone off, that they're kind of trying to save and sell you. It's not bad, but you would notice if it wasn't heavily seasoned. But I have to disagree. I have to disagree with the curing, because like, curing is not a beginner's game. Botulism, all of those things can go wrong. So I would buy the prepackaged smoked meats.
Yes.
Things like that.
I agree with that.
Seasoned, pre-seasoned meat, no.
You know, so I never know, say, because me, I look, one day I go, I say, Jesus, this is that nice, and you just throw it in a pot and just cook it.
No.
No?
I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. There's some things don't need to, like, I went to a supermarket and saw a pre-kneaded dumpling.
Yes.
Already made up to drop in the water.
Yes. I've seen that too.
I'm sure that helps somebody, but boy.
So Gregory, okay, so Carlene Smith says stories are told through generations in that same way our culinary skills should be taught to the younger generation. Same thing that we were basically talking about from the homes, yeah? Let me see just real quick. Okay, Sabri says the fritters them, a saltfish water them use because the saltfish lost in the flour because I don't taste anything than salt and oil. I'm assuming that she was basically talking about, some things that we've been losing as a part of our culture. Let me see. Ian Williams says, my mother love her raw coconut and blend it up and put it in the rice and peas, but I don't have the time for that. See there? Gregory Martin says jerk chicken with red stripe beer. So we were also talking about the jerk chicken that is actually done like nowadays. It just doesn't taste the same way. So I was trying to wonder why. Like, what is the difference? Where's the disparity when it comes on to like jerk chicken? But then I know it's just not the same. I don't know if it's because I have expensive taste. No.
We're not using as much pimento wood. The jerk pan, man, they're not using it. They should be. That's where the real flavor comes from.
Okay. Annie Smith says, yes, no pre-seasoned meat for me. I want to season it myself. Yeah, and this comment that we saw earlier during the break, Gregory Martin on YouTube says, Kareem, the people them draw Jamaica through the mud by doing some nasty unsanitary things. So I'm skeptical about buying food off the street. That was when I was kind of talking about, not having authentic like food outside anymore. It just doesn't taste the same. Authentic Jamaican food.
I think inflation has a lot to do with everything.
Things expensive, man. Can't afford it.
Where it used to be, you can just, and that's everywhere, you could just go get as much as you need for your pot. Now you got to be like, well, I got to cook tomorrow too, so I can't use all
You can't use everything. You cannot use everything right now. You understand? Yeah. You have to put up some things. Yeah. Please and thank you. Okay, let me see if, wood fire grilling, right, for jerk meats. And the modern shortcut is the electric charcoal grills and air fryers. The comparison is traditional wood fire grilling offers deep smoky flavors like what we were saying before, while modern tools provide faster cooking but lack the signature char. Do you agree with that?
100%. Yeah. You cannot make good jerk in your air fryer or
in the oven. No.
It's still jerk. It's still great, but it's not.
Taste the same. Okay, cold pot cooking. We spoke about that. Nowadays we might have electric stoves, pressure cookers versus cooking on the coal stove. But you say for convenience nowadays, obviously somehow we can't have this in our homes.
But I'm a hypocrite. I'll never have an electric stove. I'm sorry, I'll never do that. It'll break every regulation.
It's so hard to cook on them.
Yeah.
Really?
You can't regulate the heat.
It's hard.
Really?
Open flame all the way.
I don't really know about the cooking in us. so I'll take y'all's word for it. Okay. Clay iron pots for stews and soups, right? The modern shortcut is the non-stick pans, instant pots. Comparison is the clay and iron pots provide better heat distribution and flavor. Modern gadgets are faster but may alter texture. Is that true? Do you agree with that?
To an extent.
What's the extent?
If there weren't $1 million, that's part of the problem as well.
Yeah.
Our traditions have become really too expensive.
Yeah.
Best pot to have is a copper pot. It's not just for the heat distribution. We're also getting nutrients from the pot itself, like cast iron, things of that nature. But again, convenience, you just have to learn how to work with the convenience. We're not necessarily looking for those things. We're getting those things from supplements and other things now.
I think everybody has their curry Dutch pot, right?
We should, yeah.
Yeah, so and when you go in to cook your curry, you grab your same Dutch pot. I think certain things, and maybe it's in our head, maybe it's a placebo, but certain things I feel like taste better certain ways. Like if I'm gonna make rice and peas, if I have a Dutch pot big enough or whatever, that's what I'm gonna use. And maybe it's really in my head because that's what I've seen my whole life, but I think
kind of tastes better though. I don't know why. Tastes better. I really don't know. All right, hand grating coconut for milk. Okay, this is big thing nowadays. Obviously, we know what the shortcuts are. The canned coconut milk, food processors, etc. The comparison is the freshly grated coconut milk offers a richer, creamier flavor, while canned options save time but are less authentic. Can we still have that rich flavor if we use those canned coconut milk and things like that?
I vote yes.
Yeah? You think so?
10 coconut to 1 can.
Lord. No, you really love you some canned coconut milk for real.
Listen.
Because I've seen your post for real, Mona. For sure. Mona loves some canned coconut milk. Okay? Okay.
My punishment, my chore was grating the coconut
We were
as
talking
a
about that
child.
earlier too.
So
Yeah.
no canned coconuts.
Since I've been here, I've been rocking with the fresh coconuts.
Really?
As far I don't want to grate them.
Yeah.
Blend it.
Do you blend it?
I do blend them.
Yeah.
I think the flavor is just different.
It is different.
You know, I think it gives a little sometimes I feel like I'm looking for the coconut when I use the boxes or the cans, but since I've been in Jamaica and I've been able to get the fresh local coconuts, like I think they taste better.
You know, the funny thing though, I can tell when something is cooked with grated or blended coconut, fresh coconuts versus I can tell, I swear, unless you use all 3 can, but I can tell. But we have a call on the line. Sash, good night.
Good night, Kareem. What's up?
I am good. I'm here with Mona and Chef Storms. What is your take on the topic?
I just feel that Jamaican food is something that just cannot be watered down. Just as we know that Usain Bolt is the fastest man alive. No matter how many records are being broken, you just cannot erase the fact that Usain Bolt is the fastest man alive. So I just believe that, it cannot be watered down. My only problem is the diversity. Every day it's just flour. If it's not flour, it's rice. It just lacks so much in that regard. Yeah, because I'm tired of the everyday rice, pan of rice or flour. I'm tired of the bag of Chinese food. I'm tired of the KFC. More something, more.
And that's why these chefs have been on the call tonight. And that's why these chefs have been on the show tonight, because what they've been doing in their respective fields, and I can appreciate that, is that they're trying to, as they've said, to incorporate or culture, right, in the modern way, and trying to modernize it in some way, shape, or form. I'm tired of just get up and just eat rice and peas and chicken. Don't want it. Give me something else. Yeah, but Sash, my question though, right? You're from the rural part of Jamaica. Do you think that the tradition is still alive down that side?
Yes, man. It is very much alive here. I don't feel much is lost. Like myself, I still use the coal pot.
Really?
Yes, I still use the coal pot. Cook rice and peas and soup, I feel it's very much alive. Nothing is dead around here. I don't feel anything is dead. Tradition is very much,
I was talking about blue jaws earlier. Do you guys still have it down there?
Yeah, I know a couple people who make it and
that Mona?
I actually know a lady who makes it and brings it to work. So
I've not seen it in a minute.
Everything is alive. Yes, not dead. Like,
Well, they need to come to Kingston for a month. We're not going to tell them no
I have a secret though. You like rice and peas, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So one day when I was in the supermarket, somebody was telling me about, I went to buy rice, right? And she was telling me about the parboiled rice. I don't know if you eat parboiled rice.
Yes, I do.
She said I must buy some parboiled rice and some white rice and mix it together. They say when I go home that Sunday and do that, at the baddest rice and peas.
Really?
Yeah, just mix up the parboiled rice with the white rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It's just shelly. I don't know. It's just nice though. I can't explain it. You have to try it for yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Mona and Chef Storms will try it and let me know. But then we're not going to watch, right? But they'll definitely try it. But thank you for that tip though, Sash.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right. Yep, man. Have a fantastic night, yeah? Okay, the parboiled rice and the white rice.
No, you
I
should
too
trust.
like mix my rice though.
Yeah, supposed to Sunday dinner did spoil.
I not even like pour rice in a bag of them something. Yeah, not for me. I'm sorry. If I not do things them, the jasmine are the
those ones.
Not for me.
I trust the Indian people.
Factual. Next one on the list is pimento wood and coal, and/or coal for smoking. I think we've touched on that too. But the modern shortcut is electric smokers or liquid smoke flavoring. What is that? Explain for the viewer.
You don't know, I don't know, they don't know.
Okay,
Chemicals.
good. Now, the comparison is traditional smoking infuses deep flavors over time. Liquid smoke doesn't offer the same depth. I don't think I've heard about liquid smoke.
Really?
Yeah, no.
You've never heard of it either?
I know what it is. I
don't cook.
Well, yeah.
Come on, Muna.
Okay, true. No, it looks like browning.
Okay.
It almost smells like browning too, but it makes the food taste smoky. I don't know what it is. It's just a mix of chemicals and
Does it work though?
It makes the food taste smokier, but at what cost? Technically, you might be having that when you're having commercial food anyway. So if you must have smokiness, sure. The alternative is burning down your house then.
If I'm gonna like cheat on smoking, I'd get like a smoke gun.
That too.
Because then I'm still using actual smoke, but liquid smoke, I don't know what it is. I try to use as few chemicals as possible, and that one is it's too confusing. So, you know, I know that certain things they use like animal parts and stuff like that, like I don't want to find out the wrong way. What
like Skittles
or what's that? Vanilla extract.
Yeah.
I think it's beaver or
anal gland beads.
Yeah.
The glands are on for the beaver. That's what I use it as imitation vanilla.
The anal what?
The anal glands. From a beaver. And for Skittles, the shiny hard shell is from a beetle.
Yeah, beetles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of animals and bugs that we eat that we shouldn't be eating.
The alternatives.
Okay, you know what? Can we also now, before you guys go, this constant debate about cooking curry. A lot of persons say you have to burn a curry first. Some persons say there's no need for that. Just curry your chicken or your meat and just fling it in the pot. But in your aisle. People say when you burn the curry first, it tastes different. Which one method do you guys use?
I burn my curry.
Okay.
I do not always burn my curry.
You do not always?
No.
So it tastes the same?
It doesn't taste the same. It tastes different.
If you don't burn?
Right. I just prefer to season my meat and then sear the meat with the curry on it. So technically, I guess I'm burning it, but to burn it independent and then add it, that's a different flavor that personally I don't like.
I burn it with the ginger and garlic, and I do that because I like the color. If I don't do that, if I forget to, or if I'm moving too fast and I don't do that, I feel like the color just doesn't stick to the chicken the same. Like, I don't know, I feel like in my head it gets thicker, and it like sticks to the chicken better, the curry color.
The curry is very green. It's almost neon.
That's because I burn it.
That's what you see. It's a preference. I don't like that. I don't like that neon curry.
Do you believe in do you believe in putting sugar in rice and peas?
No.
Chef Storms?
I believe that sugar can go in anything.
But should you?
Should you? You should do what makes your food taste good. Okay. It's your pot. Like, if you're cooking and your rice a little bitter because you didn't wash your peas right, and that's probably what happened. You didn't wash your peas, and you put them in the pot, and your pot turned a little bitter, so then you're like, oh, just put some sugar in it. But you could avoid that by just washing the peas or soaking them overnight with the garlic. And those little steps that people are skipping, I don't know if it's because their parents didn't teach them or they just being lazy. That's where we're losing the culture.
This is a corrective measure then.
Question then. Seasoning your meat overnight, does it make a difference in the taste?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Marinating your meat is a real thing.
It is, absolutely.
I thought it was just a myth.
No.
But I just feel like Jamaican people just do it just because.
I mean, the packaged seasonings, they're designed to penetrate the meat way faster. So if you're okay with that, sure. But if you want to use all fresh ingredients, your salt and your pepper, marinate the meat for hours.
Okay, tomato in curry.
No.
Why not? A lot of people say they like,
it's your pot. Do whatever boils your soup.
Does it change the taste in a shape or form if you try that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Tomatoes acidic.
Yeah, I wouldn't add like fresh tomato. I'd probably add paste or ketchup if I needed that acid.
Mm-hmm.
But that, again, I'm fixing something I messed up. I probably forgot to add something, or maybe I burned the curry too long, or I don't like that burnt curry flavor, so to fix it I'd add ketchup.
Sugar in stewed chicken.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for you, Chef Storms.
Like I said, I when I'm cooking, I'm tasting and I'm going along. So like if I taste my pot and
it needs it, then
I burnt my chicken a little bit, and I'll put some sugar.
But browning is sugar. It's burnt
Right.
sugar.
So before you guys go, also just tell us this rice and peas thing, because you said earlier to soak your peas like the night before or something like that. That makes a difference as well. A difference as well. Yeah.
And cook time, yeah.
And washing your peas, washing your rice.
Please, washing the rice. I see this on social media when I saw them now washing the rice. That's something that from people. What do you mean when they're washing the rice? The rice off for wash, the water off for clear. Well, they never grew up with the family.
Maybe they need to see where the rice coming from and hope people just step up on
But
it.
if you even catch the water in the rice, you can see how cloudy sometimes it looks, and you can see like one or two little, especially on the pack rice that I don't like to eat any at all. You can see like little stones and little pebbles and pebbles and things. Washing the rice, I'm washing the meat.
Yep.
Stop. Oh my God.
If you don't wash your rice, you could get, arsenic poisoning. There's just like a layer of other things on it.
Yeah.
They don't keep them in the best conditions.
Okay. Last question. And all of these things are just things that I'm intrigued about. Do you prefer steamed fish with or without the coconut milk sauce?
Without for me.
Without for you? You, Chef Storms?
I don't really like fish.
Really?
Yeah, so like
living on an island and don't like seafood.
All right. Curry or coconut curry?
For what?
I'm gonna say curry.
Coconut curry for seafood.
Yeah.
Curry for poultry. Absolutely.
Okay, you?
I like curry many different ways, but I like it with coconut milk sometimes, depending. It's really just what I'm in the mood for. You know how somebody said the lady said she gets tired of the same thing. So sometimes you get tired of the same curry. You decide you're gonna cut up some carrots and 2 tomatoes and put it in there, and that's what you're eating. So like I feel like a lot of people stop doing that too.
Yeah.
Like saying, you know what, I'm tired of eating this. I'm gonna go make that. So.
Okay, final one, just quickly. Someone is asking on YouTube about tomato in kalaloo. Should they?
If that's what floats your boat. Okay, I wouldn't because of the extra water.
Okay, can you guys just quickly tell us your social media handles, how they can find you on social media, and I can't wait to go and get you them food. Yeah. What them can find you on social media?
Sure, I'm Mona.madeit on Instagram, Mona_made_it on TikTok, and I make food recipe content and explore Jamaica.
Yeah, so Chef Storms.
I'm Chef Storms. What's my Instagram?
Stormy's Dining.
Stormy's Dining on Instagram and Chef Storms on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's you.
Well, thank you all for watching and or listening for tonight. Thank you to everybody on Twitter. Thank you to DJ Jerome, a DJ for the night. Thank you to Jamal Tucker, my technical director tonight. Natalie Nita, big up yourself. Thank you for staying and assisting tonight. My 2 producers were out. I see that we're number 2 trending on Twitter tonight as well, so I appreciate you all. Big up to Bugs, the Gallem Spugs, my technical operator. Thank you to all my guests and to you, you, wherever you are. Remember, continue going, continue pushing. You're great. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. And yeah, things from Kareem Bwoyatingz. Until next week, Wednesday, it's Bwoyatingz After Dark at your Nationwide 90 FM.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to